Ugh. Gah! My people, look at these early folks in the stream, man. It's only 3 p.m. Central Time. It's barely past noon on the West Coast, and yet you're here, and I appreciate that about you very much. You put a flyable UFO into the VR shot? That's sick. Hell yeah. Make sure friend's computer... That shouldn't do that. What the hell? Well, you know what? Let's discuss this while I'm in my chair. Let me get comfortable. Oh, much better. Much better. Welcome, guys. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Hope you've been well. City landscape, human versus cubby world. I haven't done base building yet, but to answer your question, yes, it is 100% possible. You can absolutely have base building in a mod. 100%. I would like to... It would be super fun to actually experiment and do that. Am I going to let you place the spire? Yes, that is one of my goals. It'll be a little bit of a drag, and we might actually do the spire today. I want to go through and fix a ton of bugs and issues with Ultimate Forge today, but I also want to focus and work here today on stream on a lot of the really fun and actually... like entertaining stuff, like part of the cool vehicles and things that might be good for you guys to see. Will this madness truly end today? No, not today. But over the next few days, yes. I just, there's no way I'm going to be able to do everything today. It's one day, and this is a very big mod, but we are going to do our best to check all the bugs and issues and incomplete things off the list, which, to be fair, is not a lot, but it's enough to not be able to be done in one day. New Ruby video just dropped. I know, I was so mad because I just started my stream and I really wanted to watch Ruby's new video. I was actually so mad about it. Well, at least you're honest. I mean, that's just the truth. I'm not gonna lie about it. Yeah, I can't wait. Maybe, hey, listen, if I start eating on stream today, we'll go watch at least part of Ruby's video. But watch along? No, I'm not going to steal Ruby's views away. What the? I mean, there's only 20 of us here because it's so early, to be fair, but still. Chair, go brrr. Drake, trust me, check DMs. All right, I'll look at your UFO, demon. I'll look at it. Fine. We're going to look at Demon's UFO. That's what he calls it, anyway. What the hell? It's got like a full control scheme to it and everything. It's got... What the fuck? Wait, it's got like a heads-up display. That's crazy. That's pretty cool, though. Looks like a Hatak from Stargate. No, you have to increase the bounding box on the UFO. It keeps clipping out of existence. Make its bounding box really big. Will I ever play Ruby's Rebalance mod? Absolutely. That's the mod I'm looking forward to the most out of everything right now. And I get to play Halo 1 Rebalance for the first time still because I haven't played it at all yet. But I'm very much looking forward to it. I think it's going to be super, super fun. This is pretty cool, Demon. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty sick, actually. I didn't even know that there was like prefabs and stuff for that kind of thing. That's pretty sick. A little bit inspiring. Thank you for the 5, Demon. Appreciate it, man.
Wrong. It has a cloaking feature making it easier to drive.
Oh, of course, yeah. The cloaking feature. Duh. That's obviously what it is. That's not bounding box stuff. Of course. No, it's cloaking. It's also do a big team battle Arma 3 type gameplay. Only with 8v8. Sadly, the hard limit in Halo is a 16-player lobby, and there's no way around that without, like, some hacker-level modder. I remember years ago on the official Halo Mods Discord server, a dev was asked if they would ever do an increased player count for MCC, and they said that they did try it, but the problem with doing an increased player count is that every system in the game is hard-coded for 16 players max, and it caused an unbelievable amount of issues and broke a bunch of stuff, and it just turned into like way more work than it was even worth. Technically possible if you're a dev and you have the source code for everything, but so challenging and so all-encompassing that... What if it was ran on a newer engine? Well, I mean, Infinite did that. They increased the player count to, what, 24 players? So, I mean, it's obviously possible if you're working on a new Halo game and you're willing to put in the work for it, but it's just like, the MCC team was a small team and they only had so many resources, you know? They didn't want to accidentally break the whole game just to add a feature for mods exclusively. Anyway, though, we have a wonderful mod here. If you're not familiar with the beauty and grace that is, god damn it, Ultimate Forge. Hang on. My cat's very cute. Window thing fell. Much better. If you're not familiar with Ultimate Forge, it's my enormous Forge mod, and today we're going to look at the bug list, which looks like this. There's a bunch of bugs that have not been reported, and there are some fun things here that I want to fix very, very easily. I was banned from Halo forums for asking about Marty O'Donnell. I don't know, man. People get crazy about politics. I don't care. He made music and also he has political opinions, and I don't even care to discuss it because people are going to get polarized, and that's my least favorite thing. I think it's so annoying and I don't have time for it. I'm busy. You know what I mean? Alright, we got a couple things to fix today that I think will be pretty easy. We are doing Ultimate Forge! And it will be wonderful. First things first, I'm spawning in the enormous, laughably strong Covenant Bomb. This is going to be the first thing we fix, and it's also just so awesome. Pickle. It's known as Pickle in the files. Bungie lovingly referred to this thing in Halo 2 as the Space Pickle, and I am here to carry on that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this thing does not blow up. I'm so wrong. Me when I'm so unbelievably wrong. Dear God. Marty is a mahuga. Yeah, probably. I don't know what that means, but true. Alright, so I actually have a really easy way of fixing this. I can do this. We're gonna fix this bug. The bug is that that thing that I just blew up, right here, this is the assault bomb weapon. Or, well, I guess this one's not. This is the actual crate for it. But it uses the assault. Basically, you pick it up, and every game on both Huge Grass and Ultimate Forge uses that as the assault bomb, which is awesome because you're carrying around the giant Halo 2 Covenant bomb, and that's super fun. But obviously the problem is that if you shoot it in somebody's hands, it blows up massively, and then you don't have an assault bomb anymore because a stray bullet hit it, and it destroys the entire game mode. So that kind of sucks. But there's an easy fix for it, which is exactly, excuse me, what I'm going to do right now. So I'm pulling up my folders really quick. We got the data folder there, wonderful, and our tags folder here. When am I going to be able to get you fly this thing? I don't know. Whenever I get on VR chat, which I don't have plans right now to get on anytime soon, but Maybe, definitely on a weekend sometime. I haven't been on in months and months, but some weekend, I'm down. All right, here we go. Weapons, pickle. So the issue is the pickle weapon is what gets used for multiplayer bomb stuff. The pickle crate is the one that you're allowed to spawn in Ultimate Forge and blow up whenever you want. What are we working on today? We're fixing up Ultimate Forge. And right now, we're going to... Where is it? Where did it go? Where's my pickle? My pickle's gone. Hello? Oh, it's over here. No, that's my... Where the... Guys, where the fuck did the pickle go? Did I delete it? I think I deleted the pickle on accident. We are going to fix this. The assault bomb on both Huge Grass and Ultimate Forge does this when you detonate it. I died instantly, obviously. Nobody's surprised by that. But obviously, if you're holding that as a bomb and you're trying to take it to the enemy base to obliterate them from existence, if a stray bullet hits it or a grenade blows up near you and it explodes, that's a problem. So how do we fix that? Easy. The reason that one explodes is because that's the object you're allowed to spawn in Forge if you're a little shithead and you want to blow everything up. But the weapon also is tied to the model. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this, which is pickle weapon dot model. This is literally all I have to do to fix it. The crate stays normal, but the weapon here, the one that you actually use in assault, it's going to get this model tag. And the model tag controls health and stuff. So the one that you use for assault in multiplayer is going to have no damage, no health, no nothing. It doesn't care. It's not important. There we go. So now we still have the one that can blow up for as a prop that you can put down. And now the one that you pick up as a bomb in assault game modes does not explode. Unless, you know, you plant it. So we're chilling now. Easy peasy, dude. Easy peasy. This weird thing, and I've uploaded 27 different worlds. 90% of them are a bit shit. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, I mean, VR chat's like a cesspool almost of like poorly made worlds by amateurs. And it is what it is. Everybody needs to practice and feel like they're making progress. I just wish everybody who uploaded VR chat content knew how to optimize and do things correctly. It's brutal, dude. It's brutal. It'd just be how it is sometimes. Anyway, so okay, bomb is done, which means we can go to the list. Fix Covenant bomb. Done. Easy, man. Easy. The other thing is, some people noticed the rejected shotgun situation is crazy. Dude, so true. Can you believe that thing that I did that one time? That's so bad that I did that thing one time. Horrible. All my private and subject to the public set? Based. Based and real. I have a lot of private worlds like that. Oh, what is this music? It's the Tron Legacy soundtrack. Fuck off, dude. Trying to get me copyright striked right now. Unbelievable. It's 2 Celsius inside my living room is killing me. I just want spring to get here already. It's in your living room? Do you not have a heater? What happened? Why is it that cold in your house? Fuck that. Blankets ain't gonna protect you from that. You're dying. Daft Punk coming for your ass, dude. They're fucking them walking through the middle of a desert just like, we're gonna get it, guys. One step at a time. Dum, dum, dum. It's negative 43 degrees. Jesus. Jesus. It's when you light a fire inside and risk it. Lads, that's not actual advice. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was kidding. Alright, next we were gonna take a look at the spawners for the, like the Mega Mantis and stuff, because these actually are kind of fucked. So here's the Super Mantis spawner. So the problem is, when you spawn in this, or the Scarab, or anything else like that, they get deleted and automatically, and there may not be anything I can necessarily do about that, because that's just the method I used to spawn it, but I'm gonna try anyway, and the solution should theoretically be pretty easy. So let's do it. We're gonna go into our Ultimate Forge folder for all of our Forge objects, and we should find spawner. Yeah, we'll start with the... Was this the AI one? I think this is the AI one. I think actually all my spawners are in the vehicles folder. Hold on. Objects, vehicles, I believe, yes. Super Mantis, Scarab spawner, Scarab Mantis. Here it is, Super Mantis spawner. All right, perfect. So basically it's just a little spawn point, nothing crazy, but it plays this effect every time you put the spawner in that waits 1 second, and then it spawns in the Mega Mantis right there. But what we need to do is we need to set the priority to essential on this. I believe what this will do is hopefully not have it get deleted, essentially. or it'll become like very challenging for it to get deleted. I want to go in here and see if there's anything I can do to make this like not auto get deleted. Now Guild Trip says something like, rejected, I donated my last cent to you and I can't pay my electric bill and I'm freezing to death. Then I would say, why the fuck did you do that? Like, what? That's a terrible idea. Please don't do that. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do. So anyway, Super Mantis, aka Mega Mantis, is taken care of now. Then we're gonna do the 3 Scarabs. So it's gonna be the E3 Scarab first. And when it spawns in with this effect right here, we're just gonna also set it to Essential. We want to keep that there. That is super essential. Then we're gonna do the Halo 2 spawner. So that's... Then we just need to get the regular Scarab and the Locust. So that's Scarab. Alright, then this is our regular Scarab spawner. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll get the Locust and we're done. So it should be under Cov Locust Spawner. Perfect. And this will be one new thing to check off the list. I can't promise this is going to stop the despawning issue, but it's the most that I'm reasonably able to do. So there we go. We can do essential set on all of those. Awesome. So there's another one, which is that the Mac gun does not blow up or even disappear when you destroy the Halo 3 Condor. So I'm actually gonna spawn in the Halo 3 Condor really quick. We're gonna take a look at it. I believe that I did not properly fix it. Last time I tried it on stream, but then I realized I had to like go into the vehicle and like go into Blender and fix the the big Mac cannon on it and everything. So I'm pretty sure if I blow up the Condor right now, the Mac gun underneath does not disappear. Speaking of Mac gun, how am I going to blow this thing up? Do I have any weapons? I gotta spawn in some weapons. We have no weapons. Very cool. How about stanchion? Hey, Epic Gaming Grunt, thank you so much for the $5, dude. Appreciate
Watching
it.
from a cruise ship RN.
Ooh.
Symphony of the Seas, chilling in the 21+ area with a drink, sunbathing, RuneScape, and Halo mods.
Oh my god, that sounds so fucking peak. Holy shit. Hope we got some sunscreen on there, dude. That is a vibe. Holy fuck, dude. I hope you got a good drink. What are you drinking? What are you sipping on right now? I'm coming back from New Year's Eve, so, you know, I'm a little bit familiar with my drinks at the moment. I'll be on that ship next month. Oh, shit! You guys gotta go hit each other up and be like, yo, that rejected shotgun guy? God, he's so fucking cool. I love him so. God, he's so fucking sick, dude. Amaretto sour. Ooh. Ooh. Not hungover, just hung. So real. So true. Alright, let's get ourselves this nice little stanchion. Let's see if we can blow it up. Wait. Okay. Okay, it might take a little bit more than just a stanchion. Demon! Thank you for the 5, man!
Oh, unrelated, but I got Skyrim Creation Club content working on Skyrim VR. Don't ask how, you don't want to know.
I mean, yeah, that seems... Is that not normal? Okay, it blew up, it died. But the Mac cannon stayed. Is that not normal? Can you not get Creation Club on Skyrim VR? Like, I mean, I know it's like a different version, but like, it should be portable theoretically. This is actually a pretty decent destruction state. Minus the glass, actually. The glass should be broken, but everything else is pretty good. I never knew how much work had to be done just to get things to us normal people that assemble like making a mech walk. It is... A lot of work goes into every little detail you see in any video game. So, give props to all game devs if you can. They deserve appreciation. I simply never lose at the casino. Green! Stop gambling, dude! You're gonna become like a fucking gambling addict. You're gonna be like, dude... Oh, I'm gonna have to drop out of school because I don't know, my tuition money, oh, dude, I fucking spent it all, dude. The fucking, I was up so much, though, I thought I couldn't lose, man. Oh, man. You went up 260, though. I came back. Famous last words. Now you're gonna be like, dude, I came back. I can always come back, bro. It was so easy. It wasn't even hard, dude. If I go again, I can just make the same comeback again, man. Easy. Oh man, gambling's so easy, dude. Why doesn't everybody do this? Keep going until you can pay off your student loans, right? Supposed to be, I always come back to it. Gambling is free money, bro. I've never lost ever. True, bro. You don't even need jobs, man. Everybody should just go gambling. Okay, I need to double check what the fuck is going on with this stupid fucking thing, dude. Kills object. No. Kills variant. Is there, where is destroys variant objects, man? Make my life easier. Okay, well, it does kill variant objects when it dies. In fact, it should on both as well. Oh no, wait. Not on 0.75, but on 0 kills variant objects as well. And then we got to go into the Mac turret that's attached to our awesome Halo 3 Condor. Yeah, I have been modding for at least... It's probably closer to 8 seconds. I feel like 7, like, not to, like, boost myself up, but I feel like I'm closer to 8 seconds. Okay, it's got the weapon, blah, blah, blah. Let me see the damage states. Where are your damage states at? Model tag. Yeah, Reach is my favorite Halo Wizard. Mine's 3, but Reach is a close contender. I think 3 and 2 and then Reach. And it's pretty close. Like, I love all of them a lot. Alright, destroyed. It does kills object and destroys object. That's great. Why isn't it triggering? Oh, that might do it. That might just do the trick. I think I was missing a checkbox. Alright, here we go. Let's blow it up again. Where's my stanchion? I think 3 has the weakest soundtrack, just a bunch of remixes. No, I mean 3... I mean, that's a fair opinion. I disagree, but... I think 3's some very iconic soundtracks. You mean 3 is the weakest gameplay? 3 is the most favored gameplay. I did it! Let's go! It blew up. It does need a destroyed physics model, though, and that I will have to go into Blender for. But W, dude, we did it. Huge. Easy. Wasn't even hard. 2 gets too much credit? No, 2 is fucking goated, dude. Halo 2 is goated. Period. End of story. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong, dude. You're wrong. I'm right. You're wrong. You think Halo 2 deserves more credit? It took Halo 1 and it did it better. Halo 4 is also my favorite Forge. I think Halo 4 Forge is so much better function-wise, because obviously it has like magnet snapping and light baking, which is fucking peak, by the way. But the actual Forge objects are really ugly, and Halo 4 is really ugly, so that bumps it down a lot for me. Like, they just took the Halo Reach Forge objects and they made them ugly concrete doo-doo. And I'm like, why, dude? Why even? But just port them over perfectly at that point. No one's even going to be mad about it. And then they took away Forge World, which came. Sorry, I'm looking for the Condor in the background. Where are you? Condor Halo 3. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't want to have to go into the Condor and, like, add new stuff to it, but it definitely needs to have a physics model for when it gets destroyed. Can you add the Halo 2 BR to Halo 3? Yeah, 100%. That'd be easy. Demon, thanks for the 5, man.
Wanna see something stupid that's going to make you laugh?
Yeah.
Supporter chat.
I'm very sad, so if we could get 1 billion likes so that I can laugh and finally feel something. Wait, that's me! They're watching me, dude! What the fuck? Why is there a Half-Life 2 citizen in this? What's happening? How does that... You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. That's cool, though. Gmod Tower? No, I think that was VR chat. I think that was the Voices of the Void map that Demon was porting into it. Ugh. VR chat. Ew. The way that the game is when it is the way it is. All right, this is base glass. Oh, I gotta switch base glass off. That's what I gotta do. Okay, wait, watch this. Big brain. Enormous, powerful giga brain moment. What I'll do is go into the Condor, my Halo 3 custom Condor here. We're gonna go into the glass. There's no glass region. What is wrong with me? Nothing. I'm perfect. Thank you for answering. So we go here, and I'll add a special state for destroyed, which is literally just it disappearing, because there is no destroyed state, therefore it will just turn off. We're all freaks. Yeah, all of us together. But especially me. What do we got? Gear destroyed. Hull destroyed. I'll just duplicate this. I don't need to add any of this extra stuff or add any special effects. All I need is to set glass to destroyed. And it should have the glass disappear. And then, before we say that the Condor is done, I'm gonna give it a nice physics model for the fuck. I'm not clicking anything. What's happening? All right, I'm gonna give it a nice physics model. Where did I put the? Oh, here's all the physics. And wait, what? What region? They're on base hull. Okay, perfect. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna take only the parts that I want and duplicate them and switch their region. Demon of Song with the tenor! Thank you very much.
No,
Appreciate
that's just straight up Voices of the Void.
Oh.
Look at the upper corner of the screenshot. Teresa 3D printer that lets you print any 3D model that's a UBJ file.
What the fuck? Wait, that's so cool, actually. Hello? That's actually nuts. Okay, I know what I have to do now. These are all the physics objects I want to keep. Alright, all of these... Oh, this is going to be pain, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a new collection, duplicate all of these. And I got to put them into said new collection. Bro, where... What the fuck is happening? Hello? Do you guys see what's happening? It's like making me select shit for no reason. I'm freaking out, dude. I'm going to start tweaking. In fact, I already am tweaking. Okay, I got to undo now because it fucked it all up. New collection. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Don't let it break and be weird. What's Halo's engine called? Havoc. Havoc is the name of the physics engine, which is one that like a lot of games use because it's like you can just grab Havoc and call it a day. But no, Halo is known as Blam. I believe they called it Monkey Nuts at one point, but that was like separate. Hatch. Okay, we also need to have Hatch become destroyed. So we have base Hatch. Is that on here? No, let's add that. Hatch permutation base for like default, and then I'll make a destroyed state for it. And of course I never modeled in one or put one in the model, so when I just set it to something that doesn't exist, it disappears. So that's good. So we can hide that. So yeah, this will make the destroyed model a lot better. But yeah, basically what I'm going to do now is just take all these destroyed parts and switch up the region that they're assigned to. It's going to now become destroyed hull. And we just copy and paste this a bunch of times, and then when this thing blows up, it won't be flopping around on invisible landing gear. It will actually like fall over kind of realistically. And then I can like edit some of the physics pieces to make them like a little more, you know, like normal and like actually match the model, because it was using the physics model of the intact version when it blew up, which looked weird as hell. Hydrogen, yeah, don't they use like fusion reactors for everything in Halo. Which technically means those gas tanks on the back of the Halo 4 Warthog are actually water tanks. Or maybe like heavy water tanks. So that's kind of cool. Halo 3 definitely uses diesel. What makes you say that? Nothing about the Warthog is screams that. Oh, you mean Halo 3 the game runs on diesel? Yeah. I run diesel generators to keep my Xbox 360 running. Not to brag, but I fucking hate the environment. Importing models and characters. I wonder how you can create regions and permutations, yards, blah, blah, blah. I can't seem to get them working at the moment. Oh, let me guess. You're importing after setting up the regions, and it's not letting you spawn stuff in, and it's giving you errors, right? It's saying something's invalid. And it just, like, doesn't spawn in. When it comes to regions and stuff, you do have to make sure that you're properly assigning the regions, but also you need to make sure that your collision model and your physics model have the same regions. If you have a region on your render model that doesn't exist on your physics or collision, it will cause errors and it will not let you spawn that thing in. All right, I'll tweak the physics model a little bit just to make it kind of nice. Move that wing in a little. Need to move this one down a little. These should be good for the most part. I'm not going to touch those. Yeah, good enough. All right, let's export this out with its new destroyed physics model. Rig 18. We'll export that JMS out. And we're going to put it in the video game. Yay! Okay, that just exported, so there's the right one. All we got to do is put it into our vehicles folder and import it. God bless America. Or something. Those go in there. Let's, oh my goodness, let's do this. Render, objects, vehicles. Actually, let's do physics first. Tool, physics, objects, vehicles, Condor, H3. Updated physics model. Does it still exist? Okay, it's still working in game. I think we might not even have to update the render model. I don't think I adjusted the render model, actually, so we should be good. Let's give it a go. How do you create an animation graph for a turret vehicle in Reach? I just imported the Reach vehicles and their animations to look at them and see how they function. And just kind of copied that. It's a little bit different from 3. You have to, the way you do it is like... It's kind of hard to explain. I would have to show it. No, it's still alive. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. We need this. When this blows up here in a second, it needs to fall over. The turret needs to disappear, and the glass needs to be gone. Why does it have more health? Just die. Oh. Well, the glass is gone. The physics model worked. The glass is gone. The landing gear popped out, though. That's interesting. Also, the effects didn't play. Oh. That's weird. Why didn't the effect play? Do I need to re-import the render model? Let's try that. Landing gear. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. 69 viewers watching. Nice. Consider leaving a like on the stream. And if you think Halo Mark... Did I crash my game? Ah! Ah! It's fine. What the fuck, man? I gotta re-import the collision model too? Hello? So in the version of Reclaimer I can't run, not even as admin? That is a good question. I'm not sure. Dude, I'm so upset I made a 6-7 reference to one of my friends today. Why do you have that? Oh, there we go! See, that's pretty good. It's not amazing, but that's a lot better than what was there before. I think if I get the front landing gear to disappear too, I'll be happy. What region is that? That's just base hull? No, that can't be right. What the fuck? Oh, you know what? I know what's going on. It's because it's tucked away. Base wheels. Wait, does that mean the wheels are... Yeah, I have no idea. But that's base wheels. We can fix that. That's easy. That's so easy. Easy. Alright, do we have a destroyed wheels? No, thank you for the 2 Epic Gaming Run.
Check stream chat on Discord. You're on a boat.
Oh man, did you put me up on a big screen? Because if so, I'm going to say something crazy. Oh, dude, look! I'm on a boat! OSRS stream. Dude, that boat is fucking gorgeous, dude. Oh my god. Look at those strangers. They have no idea that they're live to a Rejected Shotgun stream on YouTube right now. God, the ocean's so nice. I'm on a boat, man. I'm going fast, and... Boat. We're all on this boat together right now. You guys don't even know. We're all on this boat. Hey, give a shout out to Epic Gaming Grunt, right? Bro's got the good life. He's got it figured out. Epic Gaming Grunt is like, I grew up with RuneScape and Halo. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch Halo content while playing RuneScape on a fucking cruise ship. Dude, let me do it. Somebody please give me like 10 Bitcoins so that I can just do that every day. That would be awesome. Any Bitcoin oil princes in the chat? I'll make a wallet right now. Let's just, I want that life. Sounds like a W to me, hell yeah. Silhouette is so similar to the Pelican at certain angles. It is. I mean, that's inevitable because instead of going with the Halo 4 Pelican design, I went with the 3 Pelican as the base. And I'm not against it. I think it's fine. It's whatevs. Celebrate 10-year wedding anniversary. Damn, look at you. Congrats. Had to appease the old ball and chain, huh? Women. Alright, well the Condor is good. That is actually much better. I'm really happy with that. Not only did we fix the mat gun, we just made the death and explosion a lot better. So that's sick. Feeling good about that. This is something I was thinking about. I'll probably do this the exact same way I did the Condor, but the Albatross has no damage states. Drake, why haven't you light mapped the Condor? It's doing it right now. What do you think that computing bounce lighting? I'm light mapping it right now. You're getting ahead of me, man. You're getting ahead of me. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Oh yeah, right. The E3 Scarab physics are a little wonky. We probably should fix that. Oh, you know what's a way easier one we could do right now, though? Only light map objects in Halo 4? Not true. I just light mapped the Condor right here. Look, it's got some nice dark shading on the inside, and it has light coming in from the outside. It does full vertex lighting on any vehicle. Pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. I just light mapped this object, dude. That's crazy.
Does he know? Does he know that in Halo 4, you can attach individual lights to objects and light map them that way?
That's what you sound like right now. Okay. It's embarrassing. It doesn't affect other objects inside of it. Okay, dude. Whatever. Don't care. Halo 4 is ugly. Probably like you. Probably ugly. Ew. 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 Nasty, dude. People coming to my chat smelling like that. Actually out of control, bro. Can't take these people anywhere. Oh, we're gonna do the Troop Warthog. Oh, Jesus Christ! Why did that take so much effort to get out of my mouth, dude? I'm having a stroke over here. Right, we're gonna do the Troop Hog. Warthog. I think it's Troop MP. That's it, right? Maybe the Troop Hog does work, but I've just been spawning in the wrong one. Let's find out. Made a stupid financial decision. Understandable. Okay. Me when I cannot get in the back of this. Most likely because... Wait, what? You know what? We're just going to say that. Most likely because what I need to do is give the Master Chief marine animations, but also the elites. Maybe, you know what? Fuck that, actually. I'm just going to make it reuse Warthog passenger seats. I don't give a flip, dude. I don't give a frick, man. Frick off. You know what I'm saying? When Campaign Evolved comes out, if they have modding support, will you be working on mods for it? Yeah, absolutely. Though, I don't know for how long. If there is modding support, I will absolutely try to make a bunch of really cool mods. But also, you cannot say flip. My dad said I can. He said it was cool. And he listens to rock music, so he knows a thing or two. I know Drake will make a flyable Pelican day one. Oh yeah, as long as I can mod it. I mean, realistically, I just need a hex editor to make the Pelican flyable. That's freaking easy, dude. It's so flipping easy. I just tick one box and I change one string. Easy. Remember this rejected check guy used to create shorts and videos? Dude, I've literally just been busy with the holidays. I haven't had time to work on anything. Hold RB to make Green Knight draw cards. Used to create short slop. It wasn't slop. It could have been slop, dude. I'm just gonna AI generate all my shorts from now on. I'm like, ChatGPT, make a cool Halo showcase video. And it's just gonna be like nonsense, like fucking exploding ships appearing out of nowhere and people's bodies just... I was gonna make shorts again. What am I supposed to do? Alright, I went to a party on the 18th. Then I hosted one on the 20th. Then I streamed a bunch while feeling like doo-doo up after that point. Then Christmas. Then right after Christmas, I had people come stay with me. Then I had New Year's party. Then I was hungover, and now I'm here. I have not had time to make shorts. And the time that I did, I felt like such doo-doo crap that I was just like... So basically, your mom, dude. Think about that. Think about that, dude. Are you thinking about that? Because you should really think about that. What is Troop ODST? What the fuck is this? Hello? Yeah, okay, so it just uses, like, the animation. Okay, well... You know what? I have an idea. What if I grab the animation graph for the Marines, but I delete everything that's not just the Warthog passenger animations? You guys are so right. That's a genius idea. I'll do it right now. And that way you can just use the actual correct animations for this. I still think that the ground blows up Spire because there's a bug on the self-destruct button. You use a fuel rod cannon to kill it. Oh, for a short? You mean, when are we doing that? Have you told me this idea before? Because if you have, I completely missed it. 1 billion views. True. Currently trying to view script tips, we can't seem to make a delay, for fuck's sake. Sleep 1. Yes, I have, my bad. Admittedly, my bad. I remember you came up with some other ideas. I just didn't remember that one in specific. Alright, we're gonna do Master Chief. We're going here. Do his animations. Here, we've already nested so many. So we have my custom animations called player animations. Oh wait, that's it? No wonder this shit wasn't working. So yeah, we're gonna insert objects, characters, we're gonna go to the Marine, and we're gonna copy the Marine animation graph, and we're gonna make this Marine Troop Hog. And all this animation is gonna have, when I'm done with it, is just fucking, wait, inherit root. We save that, and then I'm gonna delete literally anything that is not Warthog P. Yep, let's do it. Whee! Dude, doing this deletion stuff in the E3 build of Halo 2 was actual hell. It would just lag so bad every time I deleted a block. Oh god, that was so bad. How good of a PC does one need to learn? Not very good. These games are old. These games are old. They run really well on, like, most PCs. Like, this is not, like, a modern game. This shit came out, like, 2007, you know what I mean? Like, you're not, like, gonna have to go crazy to play any of this. There we go! Now I got the marine animations. Nice, dude. That's sick. I do have to fix the camera, but I'm chilling. Look at that, dude. Hell yeah. That's way cooler than doing it the lame way. No, it's super easy to do that. You literally just attach the animations over. RAM should be pretty cheap right now, dude. I wish. Actually, GPU prices are about to shoot up again as well. Give me a RAM. Dude, I only have DDR4, man. I don't even have DDR5. I'm over here, like, I'm last gen, man. I got a 2080 Ti, which I mean, it's still chugging along. I ain't struggling, but I gotta play games on medium these days. I'm playing Fortnite, dude. I'm trying to get 144 FPS at 1080p, and that means I'm shitting that shit down to fucking medium-low settings to play at full resolution. I want your RAM now. It's DDR4, man. It's not what you want. You don't want my poor people RAM, man. My little DDR4. Sorry that my pathetic DDR4 RAM isn't up to your standards. Sorry. I use DDR4. Ew, what are you, poor? DDR4 is not bad. No, it's chugging along. It's doing great. I got 32 gigs of DDR4. I haven't needed any upgrades for anything in particular. Like, 32... I mean, I guess it would be nice to have another 32 gigs, but, like, I don't ever hit the limit of my RAM. DDR3 now, that's old. That's old. DDR4 is still pretty good. Alright, so what we're going to do for the Troop Hog is we're going to make the... Not this one. I need the multiplayer variant that I made. We're going to basically just adjust the... Wait, what does it say? To ride in Warthog. I'm just going to put that string for the other ones. But yeah, I'm gonna make it so the camera tracks are not going to suck. I'm going to make it so you can look like all the way forward that way and then all the way to the left that way. So let's do that. Because if you're going to be getting in the back of a Troop Hog, you better be getting like the full polished experience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so the string for getting in is called Warthog Enter Passenger. I'm just going to make it so all the back seats here do the exact same thing. So that's, oh wait, that's the boarding. We need to get the... Where's the turrets, troop ODST? The hell's my new 3D printer? Bro is gambling and making expensive purchases? Unbelievable, man. He is out of control. His financial responsibility is out the window. Somebody check on Green. Somebody make sure his debt isn't too bad. He's never going to financially recover from this. It's a business expense? Of course. Of course, my apologies. Oh, there we go. That's better. 0 to 180. Next seat. Next seat over here should be, what, like 180 to 0? Or negative 180 to 0? I don't know which one. The way these camera things are set up makes my brain hurt. Because they genuinely don't make very much sense. So there should be 180 to 0, I think. There we go. Nice. I can see all the way on either side. That's pretty sick. I sold 84 overshields. God damn! That's actually crazy, dude. 84 is nothing to scoff at. Would this be 90 to -90? Oh, perfect, dude. I'm good at this now. Goddamn. I said it didn't make sense, but like that shit made sense. Alright, check it out, dude. We got all 3 rear passenger seats for the Troop Hog as requested. Easy. Oh, that's a feature. Just map the Spartan rig to the Marine rig. Yeah, you can do it automatically in Gorilla. The Marines are really close skeleton-wise, and the Blam engine allows you to inherit animations very easily. It's just a feature that one of the devs added. So if you just inherit, forgot how to do it. It's actually so easy. Literally, you don't have to do anything. You literally don't have, it used to be, to do this in assembly was like a multi-hour process. It was so hard to do. Now it is laughably easy, and it takes about 5 seconds. So to use Marine animations, all I had to do was go into the Master Chief animation graph. Whoops, this one. Anyway, pretend this is the main one, because I'm inheriting 2. But basically, you just go up here, you add another animation graph, and you click Inherit for use on player. Any of the animations in there will now get added to your character. And you can do Marines on Spartans, because their skeletons are so similar. That's it. You literally just add it at the top. And then if you want to add more animations, you just go into that one, and you add another one on top of it. You can just nest these over and over and just add as many animations as you want. It's so easy. And that's all I did to get these animations. To be fair, though, I did make a copy of the Marine animation graph, and I deleted every animation from the graph that was not the Troop Hog. That way, it didn't fuck with the other existing animations and make things look weird. Anyway, pretty easy. Now we got a sick-ass Troop Hog and get in and out of the back of. I want to add the fusion coil hog back. I miss that thing, where it's just the back is full of fusion coils, and if you honk the horn for like 2 seconds, it just detonates. As passengers, ain't it better to be first person? I mean, I could make it first person, I guess. I just feel like this is how I would expect it to work in Halo 3. This just makes sense. Is that a Condor? Yeah, it's my Halo 3 Condor. I slaved over it forever and ever and ever. Pretty cool. Dude, I love this thing. It's so fun. Do I have to make it carry the hog? No, unfortunately not. With a lot of scripting, I'm sure it could be done in multiplayer pretty well, but I have not figured that out. Well, to be fair, I haven't tried it in a long time. All my previous attempts failed, but I'm sure it's possible. I love that. I think it looks so sick. I'm glad you like it. I appreciate it. It's been a long time on it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Wow. I need some more coffee, man. I'm kind of thirsty for some freaking coffee, dude. Ethereal, thank you for the 2.
You should do a tutorial on making the mod tools dark, cause having the computer on dark mode isn't enough to do it. I must learn your sorcery.
Well, the problem is that I tried to get Skaboodly to do it, and Skaboodly's pretty tech savvy. In order to make it dark mode, you have to install some shit on your PC to allow you to theme your windows and theme it to a special custom community-made like dark theme. Because Windows apparently still to this day supports custom themes. But he tried it, and it blue screened his PC, and he had to reset everything. So I don't know how that happened, but Skaboodle is not an idiot by any means. He's very tech savvy. So the fact that he like blue screened and nuked his PC trying to get dark mode, now I'm like, because Ruby was originally the person who told me how to do this. I literally just saw them modding Halo 2 with dark mode, and I was like, how the fuck? And it was easy to set up, but also it blue screened Skaboodle, so it's risky. All right, we got to write off the troop Warthog seats. It said no troop Warthog seats for Spartans, parentheses, very sad, no longer very sad. Of course he would rebalance Gorilla, bruh. New Ruby video dropped. I know, I saw it right before I started stream, and I'm sad because I haven't gotten to watch it yet. The skyscraper on the ODST map, low-key might make it really hard to be destroyed. Because it does take AoE damage from literally everything ever. Do you have any tips for setting up damage bits of models? I'm trying to use cell fractures to make damage bits, but it's not working super well. Oh my god, I just had a brain blast on how to fix the skyscraper. Holy shit, I'm... setting up damage bits of models. I'm trying to make cell fractures to make damage, but it's not working super well. Basically, there's a really easy way to do it, and I learned it from how the Phantom was set up on Halo 3. If you look at the Phantom Destruction, excuse me, what somebody did over at Bungie was they created all the Phantom Destruction objects in the same file as the Phantom, so the Phantom Destruction bits were offset already. They were pre-offset. So instead of spawning a bunch of Phantom bits at a bunch of unique markers, you just spawn it at the center of the Phantom, and all the objects have their origin point there. So you just spawn them all in at a default point, and they all spawn in at the correct location. So all you really have to do is offset the objects when you import them into the game. But yeah, you do sadly have to do every single chunk as an object. What's the program called? Oh, you're talking about for dark mode? Hold on, let me load up this Mombasa sandbox really quick, and then I got you. Let me see. Ruby sent it to me a long time ago. Reach desperately needs a Halo 2 rebalance. Yeah. Mombasa, we're gonna fix... Okay, so here's the idea, right? Here's my idea that I just had that was a brain blast. So the problem with the skyscraper, I mean, it looks cool, but the problem is it has this enormous AoE area around it, because the way that Halo does AoE is a little quirky. And AoE, I mean just like AoE damage that comes in from sources around it. So you might be like, okay, well, how big of a radius around an object does... like a grenade, if a grenade damages something like right here and your object is over here, what is the range at which it takes damage? Well, that range is specifically tied to its visual range. So my skyscraper has its origin point at the very bottom, at the base of the skyscraper, but the skyscraper is very tall. So I had to make, in order to see it so that when you look up at the top, it doesn't disappear, the radius of it is enormous in order to see it. It's huge. It's got this giant sphere around the skyscraper so that you can always see it. But that same sphere is shared for when it takes damage from things like grenades and explosions of all kind. And it's annoying that those two are tied together, but I think I just found a way around it, which is to completely disable that and then have unique individual AoE blobs. And there's an easy way to disable it that I learned recently. I think it should fix it. But we're going to have to... I can't lose this thought, so I'm going to write it down really quickly. Set AoE damage to null damage region. Set individual AoE spheres to main actual useful AoE region. Okay. Written down. I had to go pee really quick because the coffee is destroying my bladder. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, you guys had the green screen. Lucky you, dude. That's a rare pull. That's a rare AFK pull to get the green screen. Can you add ODST civilian vehicles on the scenery object list? I guess so. I don't know how many spaces are left on the ODST forge list. I can check and see if I have enough space. I'm like right at the limit, so I might have like 1 or 2 more objects I'm able to add to the ODST map. Just because, you know, I have so many ODST buildings and forge objects already. But we do at the very least have the ODST vehicles, like the actual vehicles. Proper. Can I read your last one? What'd you say? Why don't I see it? I don't see your comment. I have no idea where you wrote it. A lot of people were talking. This chat gets a little busy. Sorry, I can't find it. If you can write it again, I'll read it. It's busy in here. Sorry, there's a lot of people. We came to... Oh, right, we're gonna fix the building. Oh, I'm so happy about this. Like, actually so fucking happy. So, I've wanted to find a way to fix this for a long, long time. As we are working on this, inevitably... I think I reduced its health recently during testing, so I should be able to just, yeah, do that. We're gonna fix this so that this only occurs when the building properly takes damage. For the longest time, it has just been getting destroyed, like, non-stop from every source, and it just kind of randomly falls. And, like, I love this. I think this is so cool. But the fact that it just randomly gets blown up all the time is awful. So, we're gonna do our best to fix it, and I think I figured out the way to do it. So basically, well, first we gotta open it, which is under Objects, Levels, Ultimate Forge, and it should be under Skyscraper 2. Right there. So here's the idea, right? This thing, if we look at it, it has this giant red sphere that you see around it is the way in which you actually see it visibly. So if I look beyond this red sphere, it disappears, right? So I had to make the sphere big enough to encompass the whole thing, but since its origin point is down here and it doesn't work even if I move it, even if I moved it toward the middle, it would still have issues. But basically, if a grenade goes off or an explosion or any kind of AoE damage happens anywhere in this giant red sphere, the building takes damage. That sucks so much. It causes this thing to just die like at the beginning of every match because it's taking damage from every direction all the time, and it's annoying. I want to be able to give this thing a reasonable amount of health and not have to account for the fact that explosions are going off everywhere forever. You nailed the wait for the pieces falling. Thank you. I barely even had to tweak them. Halo's Havoc physics engine is just that good, honestly. It's so good. I like large-scale stuff, like the things import with the mass that you expect them to, and like, yeah, you can tweak it and change stuff, but like, it's pretty good right off rip. I don't really have to do all that much. Halo's just awesome like that. Havoc physics goes crazy. Havoc is a go? Yeah, the Source engine has such great physics for a reason. It's got Havoc too. Anyway, though, the idea is this. Right now, well, I guess it has no indirect damage section, but I'm going to give it one. Purposefully. It's going to, so building right here is the actual damage section that it has. This one is going to be null, and it's going to absorb body damage. Going to have full vitality. And we're going to put the indirect damage onto null. So right now, all these materials should go to the main building. So if you're shooting at it with bullets, that's what this area is for, materials. They take direct damage from bullets, snipers, direct scorpion shots, whatever. So that's good. I want that to be taking damage. But having the AoE be on the building is the actual hope here. So we have these targets. I'm going to go quickly into Blender. I'm going to open the building up, and we're going to see very quickly how damage is set up. So this should be Skyscraper. I might actually be under Alpine Sandbox. No. I'll be under my maps section. Let me double check. Skyscraper. I'm looking. Pause. Sky. Okay, I think it's my maps folder. Hold on. Maps. Alpine Sandbox 2. Forge objects. Maybe I put it under ODST. Skyscraper 2. Awesome. Yeah, so here it is. And I made these AoE balls. Big balls, big AoE. And they're actually supposed to be at the size of about 14 The base one here is about 14.4, and that's AoE 01. Size 14.4. And then all the other ones are size 12. Because they're slightly smaller. I got these completely wrong. They were super small and probably weren't doing any AoE damage at all. I'm actually going to copy this entire block. And let's see, if I throw a grenade anywhere on the map, is it still going to blow up? It should not, but it might. We'll see. Okay, wait, this is a good sign. It would have blown up by now if it was doing the old one. Alright, now that I specifically told it where it's allowed to take damage, a grenade at the base of it should blow it up. It might take two, actually. I think that's it. I think I fixed it. But I'm going to do some heavier testing because I don't want to just get happy and celebrate and then it turns out it's all fucked. So we're gonna... What would be a good one? Maybe like the Seraph. The Seraph's got a lot of AoE stuff. No, let's do the multiplayer Pelican because it's got like rockets. So obviously you don't even get a Pelican on this map. Or no, you do. That's right. It's just the ODST is the extra variant you get on this map. Oh. Alright, let's give it a go. Got my controller. Let's just start firing missiles. Spamming tons and tons of missiles all over the place. Wow, look at that. All within that big red radius. Look at all those missiles I'm firing. It's only got 100 HP. Alright, now, what if I fire them at the building? Beautiful. Oh, it actually... it just works, dude. It just works. That makes me so happy. That was a very easy fix that I should have realized much sooner. But goddamn, that makes me happy. What up? What up, Skaboodly? What up, dude? Alright, let's give this thing, I don't know, like 2,000 HP. A lot. Not an insane amount, but it's got to take a substantial amount of damage if you want to blow that thing up. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. We fixed the skyscraper. That means any other large-scale objects like that I can also fix. God bless. All these modders here. I know. Awesome, dude. Gonna do the new Mombasa Pelican? Oh, I already have. It's actually... In fact, we fixed it the other day. Here. Here's the police Pelican. It's literally a pure transport vehicle. It's got no turrets or anything like that. Pure transport vehicle. Ah! Oops. And when you get in, it's got like the sirens and stuff going on it. All the lights come on. It's got all like the fancy things and stuff. Oh. Turn on biped control mode. See, it's got all the lights and everything. It's very nice, very nice. And if I get out midair, you can see all the lights will turn off. Let me back in, let me back in. That's sick. I love this thing, yeah. But just keep in mind, you know, if you're gonna spawn this into a map, you're not exactly gonna be doing a whole lot of damage. It's a pure transport vehicle. It's just kind of there for the fact that people are probably gonna want to fly it. Very similar to like the civilian vehicles. I think it might turn into a regular... Oh god, yeah, the damage states give it regular Pelican stuff. I gotta fix that ASAP. No! No! Use the ODST crowd? Yeah, I'm glad I just did that, because that's actually a very easy fix, but a very important one, because if that starts turning... If your Pelican starts slowly chameleon changing into the default Pelican, you're probably going to be a little confused. And this is the thing with Ultimate Forge, is while the mod, like, on the surface is really good, there's just a lot of little stuff like that, a lot of little things that I'm like, I don't want to, like, put this out, because obviously I can't put out updates after it comes out, otherwise people's Forge maps will blow up, but... Am I going to play the Halo Reach Profit mod? I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. I don't really keep my eye on, like... Why am I allowed to just edit this? It's not an expert mode. This is objects, vehicles, Pelican police multiplayer. Alright, so where's Pelican destroyed? It's not longsword burn. It's not Pelican instances. There has to be a Pelican destroyed here somewhere. Pelican is police hole. Monitor screen. Pelican police decals. Instances. What the fuck, man? Where's the destroyed version? Is it just Pelican Hole shader? No, that's just the regular Pelican Hole. What the fuck? I mean, I guess whatever this is should probably be... No, I don't know, actually. Oh, crashed Pelican Hole. Here we go. This is the one I want. Yeah, okay, good. I guess swap out crashed Pelican Hole. Actually, I don't even need to swap it out, do I? I can just... Because it's in Pelican Police multiplayer. Awesome. Okay, check this out. Easy fix. We open that. Then we open the regular Pelican Hole. And we just swap out for the police Pelican textures. Boom. Boom. Done. And there we go. Now this destroyed wing technically doesn't look that crazy, actually, all things considered, but it's more dull. And it's clearly taking damage. It's a little burnt. Seen better days. Now the real question is, does it blow up in such a way that it spawns a regular Pelican or a police Pelican? Please just blow up. Please, if you could just blow. You know, I gotta grab the machine gun turret. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. I gotta grab this. It probably spawns a vanilla Pelican. Okay, yeah, it totally does. Which is a shame, but it makes sense. All of these parts here are individual objects. Definitely fixable. Need a debug weapon? I do have one, but I always forget to spawn it in. Where is it? It should be under melee. No, not melee. Weapons. Me? No, it's my old Scarab gun. Where the fuck is my test weapon? Oh, memes. Balls. My balls is test weapon. Where's my balls? Where are my balls? There it is. Perfect. Probably my best weapon I've maybe ever made. But anyway, yeah, the ODST Pelican does need its own destruction pieces. I'm a little lazy, so I could just leave it and nobody will ever notice and it'll be totally fine. That's not true. People are definitely going to notice and I have to fix it. But, you know, I can dream. What if you replace the Cov Tube Shield, Soccer Ball, and Forerunner Crate hallway pieces? They're probably the most unused objects on this list. I absolutely could. Absolutely could. Update for Ultimate Forge when it's coming. That's what we're working on it for. Okay, well, at the very least, I can do nothing, actually. That wasn't even on the list. I just needed to do that anyway. Excuse me. Remove AI ability to board. Okay, so we do need to fix AI at some point, and I'm going to be so honest, I have absolutely no idea why they're crashing. But I know it's my fault, and it's not a Halo 3 issue that I can't resolve. It is an actually fixable issue. And I know it's a fixable issue because I'm going to load up Huge Grass here. Whenever this closes. I'm going to load up Huge Grass. I know it's not an issue specifically with Halo 3, and that it's an issue with me, because I spawned in a brute. When I was doing my skiff short, my little YouTube short for the skiff, I spawned in an actual Halo 3 AI squad with a brute driving the skiff, spawned him straight into it, and my game crashed. And I was like, huh? Like, what the fuck was that? So clearly something I did is what's causing that issue. And it seems to be exclusive to modded vehicles. I don't know how many of you guys have tested out the AI in Huge Grass or even the Ultimate Forge test version, But my assumption is that none of the default Halo 3 vanilla vehicles cause crashes. It's only when you probably try to get them inside of like Pelicans and Skiffs and other modded vehicles. So some aspect of my modded vehicles are likely what's causing the crash overall. And I just have to figure out what that is. And then we would be fine. I'm going to go to the generic AI style, or generic AI character. This controls... Basically, this is the base brain of and base settings for all AI. They can have settings that overwrite this, but this is the base one that they all inherit from. Do I have a sand map? Yeah, on Ultimate Forge there's a sand map. You can do a live watch of Ruby's new video. Maybe part of it if I decide to like eat some food on stream. And just like chill and watch it. I really want to watch it just for myself because I love watching Ruby's videos. I was gonna watch it before stream, but. If you're good at different languages, do I prefer Spanish and German having a custom sound voice line that are in different languages? I am only fluent in English. I have like Duolingo Japanese because I'm a weeb. Demo Nihongo wa muzukashi desu yo. So I try not to speak other languages because I'm very bad at them. I know, like, I took Spanish in high school, but, like, I forgot everything, basically. Me gusta usar la computadora. Nice, you're the man, handsome, and dark, rich voice. So true. That's totally me, and that's accurate to my personality completely. Absolutely, yeah. Set to raid. Is he live right now? Is Scaboodly live? If he's live, I'll definitely raid him. Because I have to end stream in a couple hours to go out and do stuff, but I definitely want to make sure I'm raiding Scaboodly. Okay, he is live. Dope. Scaboodly just sees me live. He's like, yes, he's gonna raid me. Let's go. Indeed, indeed. All right, so here's the test I'm gonna do. We're gonna make a brand new squad, and I believe it was with the Brute Forge character. I'm not sure what it is about the Forge characters, but they are unhappy. But anyway, so we're going to have them be in the huge grass B zone. That's the actual AI zone. Have it be initially placed, and we're going to have just none of this. We don't need any of this. I will make a Brute Forge, spawn in just one guy on every difficulty, and we're going to put him into the skiff, and just to protect myself, I'm not going to have him be initially placed right now. I'll save. We'll do a starting point right here. There's our guy. He'll spawn in a skiff. We save, and now I'm going to do initially placed and refresh. We're probably going to crash. My hope is that we crash. Okay, at one point he crashed me by doing this and existing here. Maybe if I run scripts. Well, he seems pretty stable. I guess that's a good thing in a way, but... Huh, interesting. Like, subscribe, click the hype button, smash that bell, and share the stream with friends. So true, Corbin. Couldn't have said it better myself. So true. Tried in tag test? No, I crashed here in Sapien before, so there's definitely going to be some kind of way that I'm going to be able to do. What I'm going to try next is I'm going to spawn a Marine, and instead of putting him in a skiff, I'm just going to have him kind of be there, and I'm going to put him on the player team. And I'm going to see, is he my friend on the player team? Okay, he is. So I'm going to see if I can get him into my skiff. I don't know. I don't think he has AI info for the getting in the skiff. Maybe I can get him to drive it. Okay, he's driving. Nice. Cool. Weird. Yeah, I mean, they're just not crashing. I don't even know. Does anyone have, like, a specific case that they can remember where the AI crashed? Like, if any of you guys in chat right now had to have dealt with the AI crash in either Ultimate Forge or Huge Grass, can you let me know, like, where a specific case in which that happened? Add Flood? Oh, there are Flood. There absolutely are Flood. These are the AI guys that you can spawn in Forge mode. Because I wanna know what's going on. I don't think I fixed this issue yet. It's like, it should absolutely still be something that's an issue in the game, but I just, frankly, I don't even know what the fuck the issue is. Maybe it's because the skiff actually has... Yeah, it's because I did actually add skiff vehicle properties. Let me try a different vehicle. I'm gonna try a different non-skiff vehicle, because I think the bug, it's possible that the bug is that they don't have vehicle properties, and then they freak the fuck out and the game crashes. Possibly. I'm gonna spawn a Falcon grenade launcher right here. See if I can get him in. You get in, buddy? Do you want to get in? Why are you running away? Get in. Get in, bro, get in. Bro, just get in. Just get in. Bro, get in. Get in, bro. Bro, can you get in? Can you get in, bro? Bro, get in. Get in. Alright, he doesn't want to get in. That's totally fine. I wouldn't either. That thing has some really big-ass blades. Try another vehicle. How about my unique anti-air wraith that it does not have vehicle settings for. It's a completely unique vehicle type. You want to get in this with me? Honk honk. Honk honk, bitch, get in! Okay, he's not interested in that one. Alright, how about a unique Warthog? Maybe one of the unique Warthogs will pique his interest, like the Rocket Fast Warthog. The Snog? Oh, Snog would be good. I'm just assuming that the modded vehicles have some kind of incompatibility with the AI. No, he's chilling. He's got the rocket. I mean, he's not going to be able to fire the rocket turret, but he has it. Weird. I guess I could try it with the Forge spawned AI. Maybe they'll be a little different. Let me disable this squad. I'll spawn some Forge AIs with my scripts on. I guess I don't actually have any of them in. Let me just add them real quick. Add it as a crate. Looking for objects, levels, multi-alpine sandbox forge, and it should be in our spawner. Just do spawner marine. There he is. So this is the same object that spawns marines in forge, and the scripts are run and enabled right now, so he should... And he's allied with green team, and I am not on green team, so that is something. Maybe if I give him like a ghost. Oh wait, I bet I have the AA ghost. You could probably try to get in that. Where is it? Ghost, anti-air. How's this? Am I blind? Where's my anti-air ghost, dude? I'm so blind. I actually just like don't see it. Did I remove the anti-air ghost from the map? When did I do that? I love that thing. What the hell, man? I don't remember doing that. That's so lame. I could do the models, I have to make sure the bones are weighted for the Halo C Marine bones, unless I'm using bones in existing animations. Oh. was gonna say that you could do animation inheritance, but that might be like a Halo 2 onwards thing. You want to get in the ghost. You really want to get in the ghost. God damn it, man. How do I change my team? Wait, NP AI plays. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about that. This is an ODST where team colors are broken. Are they broken in ODST? Damn. I didn't know that. What the fuck? Oh, wait. Big brain. Instead of spawning in a Marine, I should spawn in a Brute and have him hijack me. Spawner Marine. I know the Brutes can hijack, so let's do that. I just want to see if this works. Bro, you can keep the vehicle. You can keep the vehicle. They broke teaming with AI. It's all us versus them by scripting because there's no third faction in the game. Oh. No, he just gets outed still. He doesn't even try. Oh my god. Jesus. A little broken. Cool. Well, anyway, I have no idea what's causing the bug, and I will see if I can fix it, but I gotta go in game to test it. It's Fane. Super Mantis, Scarabs, all looking good. Everything here is good. Any weapons that shouldn't be down? Light of Judgment, where are you? Oh yeah, I did that for the YouTube short. I want that deleted. This one gets to stay because it's very cool and epic. You should fix the HUD for the turrets starting at half meter. Wait, what? Fix the HUD for turrets starting at half... What does that mean? Starting at half meter. I do not understand. The third person notice they always start halfway in the HUD? What starts halfway in the HUD? Oh, you're talking about the ammo. I thought that was on purpose. Where's the plasma rifle damage? Over here. Oh, right, from the Stargate testing. I remember. Where are you? Why is there a Slayer respawn zone here? God bless the Stargate. Why doesn't this effect play anymore? I don't understand. P90, the future of warfare. Hell yeah. Well, whatever. The AI probably works. I'll just figure it out later. Skyscraper, God bless, we fixed that. So the big two things besides AI, and there's going to be some other ones, but basically is that the Albatross, the giant transport vehicle, has no damage states at all. You have no way to tell if it's taking damage. And the Space Banshee also has no way of taking damage. So the Albatross is pretty straightforward. I actually just have to go in, give it damage states, like for real. The Space Banshee needs its own damage states as well, because they don't have them in Halo Reach. They just like blow up in the Long Night of Solace mission. But I had an idea, which is that the Space Banshee, for the most part, heavily resembles the Halo Reach Banshee in like most ways. Like the canopy, for example, is the same. The body is the same. It's just the wings, the guns, and the tail fins that are different. So obviously if I'm going to do damage states on the wings, I'm going to have to do them myself, but I can copy a shit ton of stuff from the actual Halo Reach Banshee to make this thing get beat up. So I think I'm not going to have too much trouble doing that. I'm going to give it a go. I can basically steal the canopy damage states from Reach. I can steal the body damage states, and then for the other stuff I can just slap some damage textures onto it and call it a day for the most part. And I think we could have this done pretty quickly. TBH honest. When I'm honesting right now, and that's me, I'm TBH. So think about that for just a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna go open this file up. Looking for the Space Banshee, bitch. Space Banshee. Space Banshee. Yeah, this thing was not hard to get in the game. It was so fun, though. I really enjoyed that stream. The Reach Banshee relies entirely on damage textures. Ain't no way. That's perfect for me, but, like, ain't no way. Actually, a lot of stuff in Reach is like that. It's kind of cool. It looks good, so it's like, can't really complain, but, like, is that where the bomb comes from? That's totally the Banshee bomb. Speaking of which, does this thing still have the Banshee bomb on it? I thought I removed the Banshee bomb. Looks good and works. Less work, the perfect combo. So fucking true. So fucking true. Doesn't this thing need like an opens early, closes late? Hold on, pause. I'm pretty sure it needs... Because every time I get out of it, the fucking thing on the back doesn't open, and it's annoying me. There's a... Pretty sure there's a flag for it I can take where it says, like, opens early. Closes early, opens early. Does that fix it? Does that mean when I get out, the canopy will actually open? There we go. A little better. Yeah, that's a bit better. Do you know if you sit in the shadow and shoot your rounds go wonky? They probably do still. That's something I'll probably have to tweak and fix. I think it's especially bad if you're an elite, but if you're a Spartan, it's not a big deal. Alright, let me take a look, though, because basically what I want to do is take the actual Halo Reach Banshee and just low-key steal all the damage state stuff off of it. That's going to save me an absolute crap ton of time. We're gonna go Covenant Banshee. All right, and I'm gonna have to make a new file really quick to just take a look at it without like everything going crazy. So we switch to Reach. Excuse me. We're gonna go to Foundry and we're gonna set our scene up so that it's on Halo scale with our X-axis positive being set up, which is the way Halo 3 is set up. Reach changes it, but by doing that, basically I can now drag and drop Halo Reach stuff in and it'll import in the correct like Halo 3 way. Oh my goodness. Fly to the ship up there? You cannot. Alright, let's take a look here. First things first, I'm gonna hide the markers. And I'm going to hide the collision and physics so we can just kind of see the actual model here. So obviously there's some destroyed stuff. How long are you going to be streaming? I'm going to be streaming for the next, like, 2.5 hours-ish. Boys, Banshee. Yep. Alright, let's just hide all of the stuff that's not default. To kind of make it easier to understand what we're looking at here. But so this is the default Banshee. We can even turn textures on, actually, because Halo Reach importer by Crisp is goated. So there's our default Banshee. So here's wing left default. And then it gets damage decals. Oops, it's loading. There. So these are the damage decals. Basically, you just have the wing, and then it paints these damage decals onto it. So I can actually use these damage decals as well. Like, just kind of reuse them. But anyway, there they are. And then the other thing it does is it has a major damage state, which is the same wing, but it's absolutely fucking sklorped. And I presume it turns these off, and yeah, these get built in. So actual damage stuff, and I can steal some of these parts, which is, you know, good. Yoink them, make them mine. I don't even know if I'll go into that much detail. I might just do it the regular way. So, but you have destroyed version, decal version, regular version. And the other wing is going to be exactly the same. So I presume anyway, right? We have wing right, and when it starts to take damage, these decals get put onto it. They look all scuffed. And then eventually these all turn off and it switches to the fully destroyed version of the wing, which is a little broken. It's a little broken. And this way it's set up is not that crazy. There's just a couple of like textures and things in here where it's just like a couple of generic Covenant ripped textures. So like, for example, they just shoved a couple of these little parts in here and they're just like Covenant rib metal. So they just put a couple of those in there. The entire main texture is made of one huge thing, so that's easy as well. Then they did, oh, I guess the other one uses a slightly different texture overlay to kind of add this extra destroyed effect to it. And then the last thing is just some generic scuff marks to go around some like holes and cuts. So it's really nothing crazy complicated, but it looks so good. And I want to do this for the Space Banshee. One thing that I don't have to worry about, though, is the body and stuff, dude. Easy. This body and canopy right here, whole default, whole damage decals, and then finally whole major. Brother, I can just steal this. This is the exact same model the Space Banshee uses. It's so easy. So anyway, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to save. Actually, the guns, too. There's guns, major. Yeah, I'll do... So the ones I want are... I can't do the rudders, because those are different. I can't do the wings, because those are different. But all of this here, which is guns and the 3 hull objects, I'm yoinking these, and I'm putting these on the Space Banshee ASAP. Once you finish, can you give me the Space Banshee damage model? Yeah, sure. Gotcha. I'll throw it up on, like, GitHub, too. This will be... default Banshee. Alright, now let's go back to Space Banshee. And I'm going to append our very lovely default Banshee stuff, and we want to get the... not wings, not rudders, hull. What the fuck? Yeah, guns, major, hull default, hull major, hull damage decals. What are... I'm gonna try adding these, we'll see. Oh, these are collision models, that's why. That's the actual render model. Sweet. So we actually don't need the default render model. I'll keep it for reference, but yeah, that should be good. And the guns as well. Actually, why did I even import the guns? This uses completely different guns. Never mind. I lied. Well, I guess for the major, I might be able to use some of it. Turn on textures real quick. I lied. We're not turning on textures. Anyway, though, it should be good. Did you ever get Scaboodle's Grizzly working? See the Grizzly Scaboodle's working? No, I haven't. Not as Grizzly. Sounds cool as fuck, though. Alright. When am I going to go back to modding Reach? I don't know. Don't know. I got a lot of 3 projects I want to work on right now. Sometime after that. Alright, whole default, by default, simply uses Banshee, Banshee Engine, Banshee Glass, and Banshee Metal. Whereas our full one here uses some of those, Banshee, Banshee Engine, Banshee Metal, but then it uses Space Banshee for this entire section here. Rather than Banshee, which only gets used for these 2 little parts. If we take a look at our whole major, which I can actually move up safely here, the Banshee parts... Oh wait, not whole major. Well, I guess whole major would be the one I want, actually. The Banshee parts here, Banshee 01, are actually going to need to be turned into Space Banshee. Except for these parts right here. These parts actually are going to be Banshee. Okay, so those are good. Banshee Engine becomes Banshee Engine. Banshee Glass is Banshee Glass. Banshee Metal. Banshee Metal. Let me see, is there Space Banshee Glass? Is that why? Okay, yeah, so Banshee, Space Banshee Glass right here. Basically, all I'm doing right now is just converting the actual Halo Reach Banshee body into a Space Banshee body so I can just steal the fuck out of all of this stuff. Okay, Banshee Engine. Let me make sure there's not a Space Banshee Engine. Real quick. Banshee Engine. Yeah, no, that's good. The only thing is Space Banshee Wings, Glass, and defaults. Maybe a bunch of destroyed pieces. Banshee Engine, Shard Hole, Blast Mark, blah blah, Metal. That uses Banshee Metal too, right? Yep. Okay, so this is actually good to go. Like, this is now a perfectly working Space Banshee body for when it gets destroyed. So that's pretty sweet. Move that down. Then we're going to do the damage decals real quick, which... This is going to be regular Banshee Metal. And then... Because I don't think... Right, again, this does not have Space Banshee. Yeah, okay. Let me just double check. Banshee Metal is... Yeah, all of that. Perfect. Okay. So now these are going to become, like, actual damage states that I can use. Again, though, this is only going to be for the canopy and the body. Joe, thank you for the 2!
Get out of the zone and read green.
Will let us stream real quick and modeled a completely new one? How? It's been, like, a day. Are you serious? Playable Grizzly.
Super tank, and then a mobile artillery tank. Just so many tanks.
Oh my god, what? That's insane. Mateus, thank you for the 2. I sure am. And thank you for the 2s, by the way. Especially appreciate the tips, guys. Thank you so much.
Let's just see what this looks like.
I was doing an early stream today because
curious. Oh my god, hang on. That pitting is not okay. So I have a rust layer. And this is also kind of relatively low resolution, by the way.
Looks sick as fuck, though. Did he just build a new Grizzly from scratch? Like, this looks insane. This is completely different.
What we do?
Nuts, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll send... Once I go off in a couple hours, I'll send you guys over to Skaboodle, the real Skaboodle. That's crazy, though. Okay, anyway. I'm going to go ahead and take our hull parts that we're yoinking from the Banshee, take them off of that. We're going to attach them we're going to first put them into the render folder with all the other parts. And then we're going to attach them to the Space Banshee and make sure that it's set up so that it all just works and it's all lovely and awesome. I'll boost in left, boost in right, B-hole, rudders, blah, blah, blah. Perfect. Now, we shouldn't have any issues with that, but let me just make sure that the damage states are set up appropriately. These don't have regions, because they're set up in the Foundry thingy. I'm going to have to set up regions now, so this is going to be... I'm just going to set up my own regions for it. So there's the wing. I'm going to call it default wing R. Default wing L. This will be default canopy. And that plus some of these bits. Let me double check actually. Okay, so yeah, that only includes the body. Gotcha. Okay, so default body will just actually be this. I guess that would be hull, actually. Default hull. And then this is, what is it called? Rudder. Default rudder R. Default rudder L. The fire! The fire! And then these will be the guns, inevitably. Big old Covey guns. This is kind of fun, actually. Doing damage states for like a vehicle that appeared in the mainline games but never had any seems kind of interesting. Especially after seeing how Reach does it. I love the way that Reach's damage states work. They are so fucking cool. What is this? That is... These will also be default hull. I had to separate these out because the way they imported was super broken, but I had to, like, after manually fixing them up, the little boost flaps where the boost comes from, they turned out good. Okay, I think I've labeled everything appropriately. Now I need to do this, which is major hull. And then I'll do the same thing here. This is actually just like how Reach says it, or sets it up. This is going to be its own region. So I basically, I'm just going to create a new region. It's going to be medium, hull, damage, decals. And I know Reach has a slightly different way that it sets up damage states and things, but this should work. So I'm going to export this out. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got to do the collision and stuff, don't I? Yeah, I just got to set this up really quickly. So this will be default hull. I'm actually going to assign, like... I guess I'll assign it properly. Default rudder L. It won't take very long. These will be... Default wing L. Default wing R. Default rudder R. And then probably the last few are just, yeah, more rudders. How are you going to cut the wings to make them look damaged? I haven't decided yet, but I don't think it's going to be particularly difficult. Default rudder L. The way that it's done in Reach, because I was looking at the actual Banshee, and it was pretty straightforward. Default canopy. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Default rudder R. And then what's this? Oh, default canopy as well. Pathfinding spheres and so are fun. Physics should be even easier. Physics on this thing is probably stupid simple. Okay, there is a shocking amount here, but yeah, pretty straightforward. This is default canopy. Oh. Default guns. Another hull piece. Default hull. More. Default hull. Same deal. Default rudder L. Almost done with this. Rudder R. Fun ones. Default wing L. Default wing R. Now the real question is whether or not I have the right materials already in game and whether or not I'm just going to have to port them or what. I think I do have most of the damage materials already, so it should be not a big deal at all. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's export this. Yellow 3, asset subdirectories, export. We want our Space Banshee folder, please and thank you. Get rid of our render, physics, and collision. Should have, yeah, long since exported. Let's see, we're missing anything. Nope, 5 p.m. on the dot. We got our export. All right, first things first, tool, physics, objects, vehicles, Space Banshee. You learn by struggling for a long time looking at what Bungie did? Yes, absolutely that. That teaches you a lot. And then you obviously bug other modders and be like, you gotta ask other modders how the fuck stuff happens and how it works. Very important step. Okay, we need Cov. A lot of Covenant stuff. I'm pretty sure I have like a bunch of these, but we'll go grab them right now. I believe the thing that's going to have most of these would be... Would the Tyrant have these? I don't remember if the Tyrant has these. Oh, it does. It totally does. Alright, we're going to grab them one by one. So, and the names, we have Cov Damage Ripped Hex Cage, Open Tech 1, Blast Mark 1. Okay, no Blast Mark 1. Oh, wait, there it is. Blast Mark 2. Charred Hole 01. Charred Hole 02. Ripped Open Tech 3. Ripped Open Tech 2. And that's it. We got them all. Cool. I hope I have all those set up, though. I don't know if I actually... I might have just put those in there and called it a day. Let's see, did I set these up? I feel like I probably did. These are probably from other things. Ripped Open Tech 1 is Ripped Open Tech 1. Hex Cage. Blast Mark 2. Yeah, no, these are all set up perfect. Uh-oh. Wait, where's my Space Banshee? I blow it up. Too many errors. No, I broke it. Probably had a region error type thing. Events display on. And error creating. Yes, but why? Could not find blah. Invalid physics model. Space Banshee. Okay. Some part of it is unhappy. We'll fix that. I probably named something wrong if I had to guess. Canopy, guns, hull, rudder R, L, wing R. Oh, you know what? I didn't even set up its regions. That's why. Without regions, it will never spawn in. Oh, the DMs? Wait, what? You DM'd me? Sorry, I was taking a minute. Did you wait? What? What is this? Wait, is this you with Hidden Xperia? What is this? Hold on. Why can't I go fucking full screen on a clip?
I reckon these guys are all extremely talented modders, so if they ask anything modding related, I'm done.
Okay, how many prefabs are allowed in a Halo 4 BSP?
Why would you ask him?
Hand it all over. Hand it all over. 47.
Wrong.
Let's say.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You, bro, that's so rude. Bad manner. He had no chance, bro. He had no. I don't. I'm gonna guess it's either 1024 or 4096. That's my fucking guess. I don't even know that off the top of my head, and I've modded Halo 4. It was 4096? Okay, well, at least I would have gotten it. But that's because I'm a fucking Giga Nerd modder myself. Rude, bro. Hella rude, bro. That's so funny, though. He's like, he knew he was cooked, right? You showed up and you're like, hello there. I'm going to ask questions now. Alright, so for the hull, what do we have? We have major as a slight difference, and we also have... That's so weird that it's set up the way that it is. I'm gonna have to do some quirky shit. Maybe I'll have to do some quirky shit. General, I hate asking the order if that would have been your daddy's clone Halo 3 and you got it wrong. Oh, that's a hard one, actually. I mean, that was always difficult, but like most people just follow the guide online and don't have that shit memorized. So I can't say I'm surprised by any means. Alright, so we have hull. Then we're gonna do wing L, wing R. After wing R, we have guns, canopy, and what else? Guns, canopy, rudder L, and rudder R. I think I made maybe because of my canopy. I set there to be a canopy region, but I don't actually have it existing. I'm pretty sure the hull and the canopy share. No, they don't. Default canopy. And then, oh, maybe because I didn't set up hull major? Yeah, I set it all to major hull, but also this needs to be major canopy as well. Brother, I can't see shit. Why is all this in my way? Okay. General Heat S. Oh, I already read that. Listen, I'm sorry, guys. I'm locked in right now, and I'm making cool damage states, and I'm really fucking bad at responding when I'm locked in like this. So I apologize. I'm actively. What's the geometry crap? Wait, what's the crap geometry? Oh, this is actually a destroyed thing. This is actually the destroyed version of the Banshee. That's why it looks so bad. If I switch over here, you can see like the destroyed textures and stuff. So it's all messy. Because it's actually crap. But it's on purpose. It's different. It only looks like shit because it's supposed to look like shit. Okay, there we go. So that is the major canopy, and then that's major hull. Perfect. Kinda. Awesome. Still a little confused, though, because generally speaking, I have no fucking clue what the actual issue with the physics model is. We have default canopy, default guns, more default guns, default hull, 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 rudder L, rudder R, wing L, wing R. Those are all completely valid. What are they parented to? Oh, they're parented to the bones. Why? No, don't do that. Just be parented to the armature, please. Makes things a lot easier. Alright, let's give that a try again, but this time it totally won't blow up and will be perfect. So physics first, then collision again. And then the render. No! I just fucking did that. Render. Hello? Bitch, what the fuck? What do you mean? They need a vertex group, don't they? I swear to God, if these physics regions need a vertex group, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. There's no reason for them to need a vertex group. It makes no sense, but I'm pretty sure I've fixed this issue before by doing exactly this. You want Halo 2 Zealots? Banshee, a little bit better. I like Banshee. That's better than Space Banshee. Alright, does that fix things? Also, I gotta check the regions again. Maybe I just like missed assigning one of these somewhere. All it takes is one of these things to just be assigned incorrectly, and it's over. I gotta check here too. Hull, canopy, default, hull. Oh wait, this one didn't have one. That's scary. That could be a thing. Wing R, wing L, canopy, hull, rudder L, rudder R, guns. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was that one object that had no region that was causing an issue. Re-import the render model and it'll probably fix it right away. Re-imported it. Redo the physics. Collision. Invalid physics model. Bitch, what is wrong with the physics model? It's perfect. Invalid physics model. Wonder if you could increase the light map settings for Forge maps? What do you want to mean? Hull, wing L, canopy, rudder L. Okay, this all seems fine. This is all valid. I'm gonna take the new damage info and delete. Okay, that did not help. Wait, is this just using Banshee damage states? Oh my god, it is. Yeah, no. Yeah, this, instead of hull going to minor damage, we'll do... Oh, we need to... Well, let's just say hull goes to medium damage. And then hull goes to major damage. Oh, you know, we don't have the destroyed Banshee, dude. Where's the destroyed version? Or I guess maybe it just doesn't even have one and it just, like, pops apart. That's fine. And then this would say... Yeah, hull major damage. Again, I guess. And then death, destroyed. I guess that. I don't even know what cab is. We don't even have that region anymore. Left rudder becomes rudder L. We'll set that to major. Rudder L also becomes major, or rudder R becomes major. And then this would be L pod. Don't think we need that. R pod, again, don't need it. I guess pod was the name of the wings, wasn't it? Yeah, whatever. I'll get to it. Yeah, good enough. Just double check. We have rudders. Yes, yes. Very cool. Lovely. Wing L. Wing R. Not going to fix anything, but at least it's cleaned up. Now, in order to figure out how to get this in game, we actually do have to figure out what the fuck is going on with the entire object, because it's being weird. Wait, could it be? Because I don't have... I think I know what's going on. Medium, canopy. And I'm pretty sure I need to, like, grab both the canopy and the hull here, duplicate them and separate them, and make this medium hull. I have to just join these together. This becomes medium canopy. Medium hull. And all other regions get destroyed, and we are happy forever. And this will totally work and fix everything. Yay. We'll also add a medium damage state to the canopy, and or the hull and the canopy. Yay! You know when shit's locked when Warthog Run starts playing? Are we already at Warthog Run? Ain't no way. Okay, no, we're still at, like, the beginning of the Halo 3 soundtrack. Goddamn. You're scaring me. Hold on. Is the physics model actually, like, broken in any way? No, the scale seems to be right. All good there. Oh, it's because they're so thin. It's just like, ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm just confused, honestly, because all this is set up very, very well. It's got a vertex group. It's got a region. It's got its relations set so that it's parented to the Space Banshee. Everything seems to be good. It's got to be something to do... it's got to be something to do with the new stuff I added. This here must be invalid somehow. I'm not really sure how, but it has to be. I'm gonna delete all the new stuff I added and just see what happens now when I try to import it. Oh, it wasn't that. What's going wrong here? I'm so confused, dude. What the fuck? Is it missing materials? Like, no, it's set to physics, 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 physics. All there. All valid. What does the physics model itself say? Rip space. Banshee, just a whole bunch of errors. I mean, it should be fine. Wait. This isn't right. Is this right? This might be right. I might be wrong. What if I just give them all the same region? What if I just do that? I'm not missing like a secret hidden thing, am I? No, like this is all pretty normal. There's nothing crazy here. Okay, chill. But what if I just set all physics to the whole? Surely that fixes it. Surely that shit is all I gotta do. Easy peasy. Bruh. Whatever, dude. Simpler physics, the better. Yeah, anyway, let's see if I shoot it enough, it'll break. Oh yes, me when the fucking whole collision model stops working. L rudder, rudder L, rudder R. I changed the way these were organized. Changed their names. I'm gonna clean this all up real quick. Rudder L, rudder R. Bomb, no. Guns, sure. All cab, delete. Rudder L. Rudder R. Bomb, delete. Guns, yes. Delete that. Occlusion spheres. Yeah, I'll keep those, but I have no idea what that is. Alright, I gotta set up the collision materials again. That way I can shoot it with my gun. This will be to the hull with hard metal thin cov Banshee. No, it's still not working. That's annoying. Oh, I'm seeing some damage. That does not look correct. We are seeing some damage. That's kind of cool. I'm hearing pissed. Damn, I'm sorry. What's going on? We're working on the damage states for the Space Banshee. Slowly adding them. Sort of, kind of works, I guess. Trying to just like reuse the default Banshee stuff from Reach as best I can. Forgot your model markers for AoE? Probably. Oh, explodes all the way through. Yeah, some of the materials are definitely messed up. Also, the collision model does not seem to be very happy with the way that I set up the regions, even though they make perfect sense and it's totally fine. They don't seem to be very happy. Probably because they don't have vertex groups, to be honest. I'm just gonna set everything to be whole, except for like the canopy, but like valid, you know. These technically do move, so I probably shouldn't do that. But at least the wings don't move, so that's easy. Finally, we can do canopy. I think it's B canopy. I hope it is. Otherwise, that's totally not going to work. This one is not. This one is... got a funny name. Rear seal. Okay. Hopefully this works now. Give ourselves a collision model. Yeah. Collision. Give me my collision model now! Oh, the way it's still not working at all is super fascinating to me. Love that so much. Well, I see the physics model. That's clearly valid. Any hidden collision model around here shooting off into space? No? Okay. Well, what's going on with the collision model? What are your objectives? If you're on the whole bone. You're on wing left, rudder right. They're all attached properly. That is just actually working. The collision material I'm using here is tied and has a collision material type, so that's awesome. That's genuinely is working. Which then begs the question, why is the collision model not rendering? Because everything's set up right. What could cause this? Because collision models aren't supposed to render, or boy. See, it's funny because I was in the debug mode where they are supposed to render. It's funny because they were actually supposed to render there. Yeah, actually, actually, yeah, actually, actually, yeah. So yeah. Could it be the regions? Is the way that I set up the regions fucking weird? Like, well, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just weird because the regions are weird. Regions are a little weird, but I set these up so that they wouldn't be weird. But they're acting a little weird. Like, what the fuck? Hello? Regions are perfect. I have brand new regions. Rudder L, wing R, wing L, rudder R, rudder L, canopy, rudder R, canopy. Everything is perfect. Wing L, rudder R, canopy. Maybe it's because guns doesn't exist? Is there no guns part? Just do that. Let me add a guns one. I guess maybe if there's a region that doesn't have one, it can like shit the bed really hard. I guess the only region that doesn't have something assigned to it. If this fixes it, I fucking hate Halo's engine. That did, in fact, not fix it. There's still no collision model. It'll be faster than a standard Banshee? Wow, you know what? I'll show you. Quite a bit faster. Fast boy, in fact, is very fast. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So, what up, Talca? Good to see you. We're doing damage states for the Space Banshee right now. We've fixed a ton of major Ultimate Forge bugs today. So, getting damage states onto the Space Banshee is my #1 priority at the moment. And as you can see, it's a little bit of a work in progress. I'm basically taking the default Banshee body and canopy. Wait, the canopy doesn't even take damage here. I gotta fix that. But anyway, yeah, it's basically just taking the default stuff and just fucking around with it. Saving a lot of time, actually, which is kind of cool. Gotta do some for a wood gate I made. Ooh, do send progress when you're all done. I'm gonna go stand up really quick, because not having this collision model work right now is making me very sad, so I'm gonna go de-stress by smoking and also beating people up. People smaller and weaker than me. I'll be right back, though. Give me one sec. We are so back. Dude, save for the Space Banshee being annoying as hell right now with its stupid collision model. We're making insane progress on finishing up Ultimate Forge. I really should have, but I was having so much fun on Permafrost, admittedly, but like, we're rapidly approaching all bugs. All major bugs and missing features being fixed. Literally just see if this is still an issue. Do that, and then we're gonna do Albatross. We're doing Space Banshee right now. We're making massive progress on it, which is awesome. But anyway, coffee. I'm not gonna lie, I was really hungover yesterday, so I didn't stream. And I had friends over, obviously, so I just didn't want to stream while they were here, staying at my place. The reason you're doing this and not you're doing a snow map? I want to do a snow map, but Ultimate Forge is at a state where, like, everybody wants Ultimate Forge, and I'm totally procrastinating it. Like, that's just the truth. I was working on Permafrost instead because I think it's super fun, but at least getting out of the spirit just crashed my game. Low-key might remove all the AI's ability to get in vehicles. I know that's lame, but I genuinely don't know the cause of the crash. Ugh. Green, why the fuck are you sending Discord links? Dude, sometimes... Dude, yeah. Everybody just joins my stream, they're like, I wonder what Rejected Shotgun's up to today. Bald! Bald! Fucking bald, dude. Like, every goddamn time. Makes me so mad. I'm like, guys, it's me. I love making really complicated, fun, and exciting mods for Halo 3. Bald! He's bald, guys. God damn it, man. Gyarados, good to see you, man. Thanks for 28 months. Appreciate it. Hey, what's the stream about? Bald, Halo 4. Dude, yeah, Gyarados has been taking stupid pills for like the last month, bro. He just shit posts every single time he comes in here. Thank you for the 19 months, Talca. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I don't know about this bald stuff, but your stream UI is fired. Thank you. I actually made it myself. Obviously, it's inspired. I mean, if you were there for the 360 days, it's inspired by the Blades dashboard, but I do really appreciate it. Thank you. It took so long. Worth it, though. I do want to redo the intro screen as well as my transitions. I want to do like a little Blade dashboard thing where it was like, shoo, every time I switch scenes. Your head needs some excitement because that shit is barren. I have a pretty exciting hair. At least the hair is excited. It's all over the place. Green, tell him how fire my mod is. How fire is his mod, Green? How fire is his mod? Because, bro, I'm just going to link your mod. The hairpiece, you mean? Dude, you think that if I was going to get a hairpiece, I would pick this? What do you think, I'm stupid? That would be terrible. My hair does not look good right now. That's fine, I own it, but like, that would be a horrible hairpiece decision. Okay, I'm observing and I'm looking. I can't do anything until I fix the collision model, and it's bugging the fuck out of me right now, dude. I don't know why the collision model is refusing to function. Wing L, assigned to the correct region, assigned to the hull bone, assigned there, assigned to wing R. All of this... I'm going to double check, make sure that everything here is properly assigned to the gun. All of this is gun. All of this is going to be assigned to the gun too, including that. Don't want to extend it too far though. We got all that. That looks pretty good, all things considered. We just do that to face selection. Like, yeah, that's the guns. That makes sense. That's default guns. Crypto, yeah, Green is linking crypto scans in chat. Is this?
Hey, so maybe it's
Sorry
just
for the tight squeeze.
Can't find the long snoot Banshee anywhere in Halo 3. Are you making up things again? Take your medication.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. The long Banshee is real, and it can hurt you. Thank you for the 5. I'm not crazy. The long Banshee is simply real. And you should be afraid. It's got very long, very pointy guns. And they look like this. Be very, very afraid. I miss the classic trilogy Banshee design with the wing pods. Yeah, I mean, I like them as well. I get you. I mean, that's one of the things I do like about the Space Banshees. That Loki kind of still has the solid... I mean, it's very different, but it still has a solid wing. It's kind of cool. It's not a Banshee. It has tusks. It's clearly a Warthog. Wait a minute. Squinting my eyes, and I kind of see what you're talking about. It kind of... Alright, from now on, this is a Warthog. Okay, canopy. Good. Rudder R. Rudder R. Rudder L. Rudder L. That's everything, dude. That is literally everything. Wing R. I literally could not tell you what is going on with this that might be causing the collision model to not render in-game. There would have to be some kind of inconsistency between the render model at this point and the collision model. So I'm just going to have to go here one step at a time and figure out what it is. Let's check it out. Just go through. Wing R. Looks good to me. Wing L. See, canopy, how we looking? Good. Hull, also good. Rudder R. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I think I found the issue. Rudder L. Guns. I think I figured out what it was. Literally just that. It was actually just that. There was the rudder R was not assigned to anything. There was no render model version of the rudder R. It just had been slapped on. This should actually just fix it. There we go. We got our collision model back. It's always the little things. It sucks, but when you have issues like that, you basically just gotta sit there and like stare at it and find out what the issue could possibly be. So there, check that out.
Drake's hair is in its major damage state.
Shut the... Thank you for the 2, Joe. Shut the hell up. He's such a little bitch for that, dude. I hate it because it was funny and relevant. What a piece of shit! Nah, I'd win, bruh. Alright, I'm gonna test out some of these things. So we're gonna take a look here. This is the medium... No, this is not correct. This is not what the medium damage state is supposed to look like at all. The medium damage state is supposed to be the regular hull piece with some extra decals on top of it. And that is not what we're seeing here. Oh, all that tells me is that I just didn't set up the damage states right, which is an easy fix. Yeah, that's why. We go to the hull for the damage state. Yeah, this one's supposed to be medium damage. Thank you for the 5 Gyarados.
What's your favorite Halo helmet? Is it the EVA helmet? For obvious reasons.
Thank you so much for that 5. That was so brave and generous of you. Really, really appreciate that. No, it's not the EVA helmet. I don't know what about the EVA helmet would even make you suspect that that would be my favorite. Nothing wrong with it. It's a fine helmet. But no, it's in fact not. Oh, right. We need the canopy damage states. Oh! Sorry, I'm fine. Really. I'm actually so fine. All right, we're going to duplicate this. We're going to do canopy. We're going to do 0.3% of vitality. And the canopy is going to have What do we have? Medium damage, yes, followed by major damage to the canopy.
Also stop what you're doing. Look up Halo 3 the Arc Intro Remastered. Something like that.
Thank you for the 5. Oh, before that, we gotta watch Meme Man's mod here. I meant to watch this whole one. I did see that as my recommended, though, the Arc Remastered thing. I'll check
Tell
it
the
out.
commander her ace is in the hole.
Alright, let's see. What is this? It's called Halo 3, but Chief takes off his helmet.
Hey, check it out. No way. A Spartan? For real. You better not be. Oh man, he's here.
Oh my god, he has his helmet.
Where did
Who
you
is
find
that?
him?
Napping out back.
I'll bet.
Ah!
You, Chief?
It's
Likewise, ma'am.
ah!
Let's get up to
It's
speed.
fucking it's Silver Timeline Master Chief.
The Prophet of Truth's ships breached the lunar perimeter.
He also doesn't have
Smashed
lip
what
sync
was
at
left.
all. It's Jimmy Rings,
Terrestrial
dude. Master
casualties from the
Cheeks.
subsequent bombardment were
I gotta hide my fucking webcam so you guys can appreciate
Truth
Master
could have
Cheeks in
landed
his
anywhere,
full
but he
glory.
committed all his forces here, East Africa, the ruins of New Mombasa. Then they started digging.
What about Halo?
We stopped it, but only temporarily. Now the Prophet of Truth is looking for something called the Ark, where he'll be able to fire all the Halo.
Oh my
weapons.
god, it's so
if he
cursed.
succeeds, humanity, the Covenant, every sentient being in the galaxy.
Mateus, thank you for the 5.
Ma'am,
You
I have
keep
Lord
talking about this
Patch him
major
through.
Good news,
damage,
Commander
but
Keyes.
what about corporal
get, sir?
damage?
Our general damage,
What's your status, son?
colonel damage.
Sir.
Glad to hear it.
Alright, that's cheesy.
Commanders,
Mateus.
come up
I
with
don't want to
your
watch this
plan.
anymore. Jimmy Rings is so cursed.
Infantry has deployed anti-aircraft batteries to Truth's defenses.
I'll initiate a low-level strike. Hit him right where it hurts. I only have a handful of ships, Master Chief.
Ew.
Big risk. But I'm confident.
Hell, not again.
Emergency generators, now!
Shielding failed. They're down and charging.
As soon as they're up here, establish
Cursed,
effective
thank you for the
order.
super
Let him
chat.
know-
Get that cursed Mr. Cheeks off my screen.
I can't. He's there in the silver timeline. It's affecting the mainline game.
Escape the coming fire? No. Burn until its surface is but glass. And not even
If there's not a cutscene
demon
where his animation is
will
replaced with
live
him
to
twerking
creep
violently, I'm gonna be
blackened
disappointed.
from its hold
I mean, I'm just
to mar
disappointed by this mod in
reflection
general. It
around
hurts
us.
my soul. It's pretty well done too, which makes it even worse.
For your destruction.
Oh,
is
why did
the
he look?
will
Why
of
is he?
the gods.
Ah!
And I
Ah!
am there.
That was so epic. Let's never look at that again. Thank you so much for the mod. The Arc Remastered. What is this? The screenshot looked like the thumbnail for this looked like a Halo 2 blur cutscene. So I want to see what this is. This is like my favorite cutscene in Halo 3. So whoa, holy shit. God damn. Holy fuck. That's wild. Oh shit. Yeah, the Reach Seraph's clean. Oh, this is so sick. What the actual fuck? What is this movie quality cutscene?
Staggered line. Shipmaster. They outnumber us 3-1. Then it is an even fight.
And the remastered Halo 3 Elite?
Burn their mongrel hides.
This is nuts.
True ship isn't taking part in the attack. He must have gone to ground.
Roger
Oh, the
that, man.
H2A
We're on him.
Johnson.
Kick the door.
Oh, so sick. This is insane, bro. What the fuck am I watching? Is this AI? No, dude. This is art. Mateus, thank you for the 2.
She's a little crook, Sergeant Major.
Than a fucking
She'll
J.J.
hold.
Abrams movie.
There are a lot of Let's Plays. Oh, dude, this really makes me want Halo 3 Remastered all of a sudden. Fuck, this is crazy good. Thank you for the 2, Joe.
Changes absolutely nothing except the weapon / colors and sounds. The description is gonna say that I changed the values, but I just didn't.
You're just gonna make all the brutes red, change nothing else about them, and you're gonna be like, this is the Joe the Assassin rebalanced campaign for Halo 3. Dude, that was amazing. Hold on, let me link that to you guys. That is insane. I want you to be able to, like, watch that again for your own selves. That's so crazy. Oh, wait, I sent the broken link. Hold on. That's nuts, though. Give that a watch, man. That is by Butterbug. Let me subscribe real quick. That's so sick, dude. Wow. Actually, so incredible. Like, genuinely nuts. What the fuck? Did I not set up the canopy? I was setting up the canopy. Let's see. What do we have here? Canopy region. Default. It's got medium damage. And it's got major damage. So those exist. And when we want to do that, we have our canopy region here. And it receives all damage. Damage threshold at 0.5. It gets canopy set to major damage. Thank you, Kiram! Thank you for 41 months. Good God, man. Shout out to the 41 months of membership, by the way. That is, in fact, how long I've been streaming here, and that's how long Kiram's been here. Absolutely insane. So also, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. I also hope all you guys did have a wonderful New Year's. This is my first stream since New Year's. I was very hungover yesterday. I went and had I went to a great party with some really cool friends and had a wonderful night. Got very drunk, but no, I'm not a, like, I'm pretty sure I was normal for the parts that I remember. But it was a good time. Our canopy goes to medium damage at 0.75. It also goes to major damage at 0.5. Damage section is set to canopy. How come? Oh, right. I know what's going on here. Yeah, I was using the reach system for this, but I gotta get a little fancy here. I'm gonna make some new materials for this. Almost forgot about this part. So this is gonna be canopy. Thank you for the 5 regards.
Sorry,
appreciate it.
last one. It's only like 1 minute-ish. Halo Fighter Jet Tunnel Run.
Ooh.
Love spreading views on these awesome videos.
Okay. Hey, give me 1 sec. Fighter Jet Tunnel Run. I just want to assign these materials very fast. Hang on. Boom, boom, boom. Oh shit, wait, what's going on? Kiram gifted 5! Thank you for the 5 gifted, man! What the hell? Much appreciated, dude! Thank you! That was unexpected, but I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. Review slip space? That's a good idea. That mod is absolutely fucking peak. Anyway, I forgot, before I go watch the trench run thing, I forgot, I was sitting there like, what do I need to do to get these damn things to take damage properly? It turns out the material system is actually what controls which areas take damage. So if you have a material named Wing L, you can tie that to a particular region on your model and make it like actually work correctly. All right, so this will now mean, so when I shoot my canopy or I shoot the hole or whatever else, those areas will actually take damage because the game will now know, oh, hey, I see that you're shooting a particular area. Therefore, I'm going to, why did I render it? God damn it. Develop a Nova bomb that explodes like a Call of Duty nuclear countdown bomb. I can do you one better. Oh, let me collision re-import. And then let me make sure this worked. Oh, right, wait, I gotta set it up still. I can do you one better, though. Can I just bulk import? Let me just bulk import this. While that bulk imports, I will do the said one better. There's a very fun object when you play Assault on this map. You can either spawn this in and Forge as an individual object, or you can plant it as the Assault Bomb, and you are granted this lovely object here. And everything goes mute because I'm dead now. But it basically blows up the entire map. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Grin, I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell the UPS guy who is bringing your 3D printer to your house to knock one time really quietly and then start pulling out the sheet to tell you he's gonna come back later because nobody responded. And there was nobody at the door and he had to sign for it. But it's FedEx? Yeah. You're going to have to sign for it, and he was only there for approximately 1 second, knocked once, and immediately went the other direction. It's just how it is, man. I don't know. I don't make the rules. That's just how they do it. That's just how they do it. Alright, now we should have our new material set up. Okay, hull is going to the hull damage section. Canopy is going to the canopy damage section, and both of these are all going to have hard metal thin, Covenant, Banshee as their material type. I don't have the other regions set up yet, but when I do, they will do this. Oh! Okay, well clearly my materials are scuffed as fuck, but we're getting there. Alright, so let's fix these really quick. This is a perfect example of how I'll be able to fix them too. God bless, W. Alright, so let's hide our collision. Let's go to our render. Render, boom. And what I'm going to do is hide the medium and the default, and I just want to look at the major here. So the major damage state is going to be where all the fun stuff happens. So this area here, Ripped Open Tech 01, I believe, is the one that is showing transparency. So I'm going to go into that material very quickly, and we're going to fix it. Cov Ripped Open Tech 01, it is set to Alpha Blend. I'm going to set it to Opaque. Alright, that's a good sign already. Then there's this material here, which is wrapped over. I believe it's using just the completely wrong texture. Is that Banshee Engine? Yeah, Banshee Engine. Why is that there, and why is it doing that? The fuck? Why? What?
God bless.
God bless! Thank you, Mateus, for the 2. God bless you. And by the way, any of you guys who got gifted by Kiram 5 minutes ago, those 5 gifted, please tell him thank you. That was extremely generous and awesome. Much appreciated. Much, much appreciated. Why is Banshee Engine up here? Why does it look so fucking weird? What does it look like in Halo Reach? There's no way it looks this weird. Banshee Engine. What even is happening here? Isn't this just like... Yeah, it just uses the Banshee diffuse map. Like, what... Why is this just slapped onto the Banshee like that? That's so weird. Am I gonna have to delete this? Like, what even is happening here? That cannot be right. Thanks for not gifting me a sub. Now I'm gonna ban you. They're called memberships on YouTube, actually. Okay, wait, there's some back here, too, allegedly. But I don't see it. So that's medium damage state. I don't see any weirdness on the medium damage state, so it's fine. Let me switch to major damage state. God, just fucking break. There we go, okay. So it's looking pretty good. I know there was like a spot, oh, right here. Yeah, why is that using... Dude, I gotta like pop open Reach and like actually look at this. This is so weird. What is it doing? There's more to, like, what the fuck? That cannot be right. That has to be, like, assigned to the wrong thing or something. There's no way that's what it looks like. You make a Halo, tribal mammoth. Oh, yeah, true. I do have the mammoth and the elephant. In fact, I might even have the mammoth spawned in. Do I have the mammoth in here already? No, I gotta add it, but I'll show you it. The Halo 3 mammoth is fun. I recolored the mammoth to be like a green, a more green. It's like a closer to a sage green because I didn't really like the desert color that it had before. But yeah, here is the mammoth in Halo 3. It do work. It do be working. Does it have an interactable Paris class? There are no interactable Paris class frigates in this mod, I'm afraid. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Drive your little mammoth around as much as you want. Reverse is a little bit of a struggle, to be honest with you, but, you know, it do be like that sometimes. Yeah, something needs repositioned on the space, but wait, what? I'm gonna go open Reach, and I'm gonna look at the Reach Banshee and do some damage to it and see what material looks like it's supposed to be there, because I think it's just somehow assigned to an incorrect material, though I am extremely confused as to how. I was telling my friends about mammoths recently. They said the tan was better than the green. Such sacrilege. Unbelievable! Well, I mean, let's be real, though, right? It makes perfect sense on the Halo 4 mission. You're in, like, this orange desert environment. It's like a tan desert thing makes sense. Gyarados, thank you for the 5, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
looks
it.
annoying but easy fix.
Oh, yeah, the jet.
Once you watch the jet video, just delete the files and move on.
I mean, all right, let me just look at this up. Halo 3, what was it called? Jet Run? What was it? What was it called? Halo Fighter Jet Tunnel. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Is that the drone? Oh, it's the drone! It's the fucking drone alpha! Let's go! This is sick. Wait, this is huge grass! No way! What the fuck? This is so cool! This editing is actually nuts! Holy shit! Okay, that's sick as fuck. That is such a cool shot. Dude, the editing is nuts on this. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is on Ultimate Forge. What the fuck? This is so cool. Bro, that was amazing. Holy shit. I'm posting this. You guys gotta go look at that. That was cool as fuck. It's supposed to be a UAV drone. Grrr, steaming man. Yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. You want to see what the inside of your locker looks like? Stop the spam. I'll ban. Dude, I'm so sorry. I was just feeling particularly passionate about that very epic thing. Can I, like... Do I have the textures for the other stuff? I want to see what the fuck this is supposed to even be. This... Okay, this is obviously supposed to go onto a different material, but fucking... Which one? Maybe ripped open tech 02? It might be that. I could try reassigning it to that. Maybe 3? No, I would say 2 looks a lot closer. Yeah, I think it's probably 2. Two or 3? I'll try signing it to like 2 or 3. Fuck, I don't know, dude. It might even be this one. I'm gonna go with Covo Ripped Open Tech 2. That's gonna be my guess.
Proceeds to get court-martialed for dangerous and reckless use of military hardware.
Ah, it's fine. Don't matter. Oh, wait. I could tell just by this. Oh, yeah, no, I totally can't. Never mind. I'm just gonna go one at a time. Maybe it was Cover Ripped Open Tech 2, actually, because maybe... Cover Ripped Open Tech 2. I'm gonna try 2, because it's not even on the list. Maybe it was like some kind of error. I'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Oh, I guess I can see it here pretty well. Okay, that actually looks correct. That looks kind of fucked up. What about 3? 3 could be it. Also works there. Honestly, it could be any of these and it would be fine. Ripped Open Tech 1. Okay, it's definitely not 1. Blast Mark? No, probably not. I'm gonna go in with 2. I feel like 2 makes the most sense. And that one just ends up looking like a giant scratch, which is kind of cool. Yeah, that looks correct. Let's put that in the game. No more weird textures, just accidentally got assigned to the wrong material. I don't know if it was me or if the import process just got a little goofy, but it's fine. Space Banshee, go! Scott here, what's going on with Space Banshee? I'm working on it and giving it actual damage states, finally. Let's see if I fix the materials. Nice, that looks good. Very clean, very good to see. Okay, we're seeing a little bit of damage, a little bit of scuff. Alright, it's broken even more. Let's give it a test while flying it with the broken bits. Ooh, looking good. That's a destroyed Space Banshee right there. Yeah, this is cheating though. I literally just took the parts of the Space Banshee that were identical to the Halo Reach Banshee, and I just stole the Reach Banshee damage states and swapped out the materials, because, I mean, they're literally identical except for the colors. So now I do have to make actual unique damage states for the guns, the wings, and the rear flippity floppities. Could be worse though. What have the glowy damage bits like Halo 2 and Reach have? Yeah. I mean, some of these should be glowing. I might just not have them set up right. But yeah, one of these is supposed to be like going. It's just not. Those look really good though. The Bungie did a hell of a good job on this. Let me see, actually, which one of these? Because I know this. I think this big one is supposed to have some glowy bits on it, and this is Cov Damage Ripped Open Tech 1. Where is that even located? Hold on, I gotta go find it. Cov Damage Ripped Open Tech 1. Yeah, it uses 3-channel self-illum. Let me fix this really quick, because this is supposed to be zooping and zipping and zapping. Self-illuminate. Yeah, it uses 3-channel self-illum. Why is the intensity not working? 1 to 0.5? Is it not using, like... I'm confused. Oh, it's there? It's just really dark. That's lame. Let me fix that. More. This is a little better. I don't know what the colors are supposed to be, though. What do they have in Reach? Colors are... Panel A? Well, they all have individual colors. It goes between black and orange on a jitter. red and blue, and purple and blue. Okay, I can mess with that. Periodic, give it a little wander. Goes between like a nice bright orange and a dark black, so that way it like kind of turns on and off. Then I went between red and blue on another wander as well. Have a darkish desaturated red to like a nice pale blue. Well, it's not, neither of those are the colors I just described, but you know, whatever. And then the last color was like a dark purple to a dark blue. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty cool. Definitely adds a nice effect for sure. It's so blurs for CE vehicle damage. It's the exact same pattern in every game. I mean, I like the way that Reach's stuff works because it's also yeah. I mean, you get the same pattern for everything, but like it looks really good. So it's like, is that even a bad thing? I don't think so. I think it's great. The way that Reach does damage is so easy. It like saves time and looks better than any of the other games. How? Alright, well, I'm happy with how this looks. We gotta keep going, though. We gotta do more. I mean, honestly, I could just stop it here and be like, it's done, but I do want to do more. Reach damage is just Halo 2 damage, but fully realized. I guess so. I'm not really sure in which way you mean. If you mean, like, visually or, like, how the damage system works. At least do the wings. Yeah, I was gonna say at least the wings would be kind of important. I could also just like I could clip the backs off of those. It's not hard, it's just tedious. I just know I don't have much time left tonight because I gotta go out and leave soon-ish. So, I'm just deciding, maybe I should just go all in on it. I guess I just wanted results now, but I'm being impatient. So I can just go ahead and actually start doing stuff. I think that's fine. Oh, ow. Imagine you can fly the frigate. I have a flyable frigate. It's just way too big to go on any map. The use of transparent alpha planes from Torn Details, namely Halo 3, ditched a lot of that. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, Halo 3 went for like actual, properly detailed blown up stuff. And back in Reach, they were like, guys, this shit sucks. Let's just make a bunch of really good destroyed pieces and just layer it all over stuff. Based, honestly. Halo 3 had the best damage chase. They felt really dynamic and well-rounded, unlike Reach, which felt more like stiff and less dynamic. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you on that one. That is true. That is absolutely true. Duplicate, separate. This will be medium wings. And then oh, you triggered green, it's over. Alright, I have an idea of how I'm going to do this. We're going to do a shrink wrap. Wait, where's my music? Okay, it was off. We're going to do a shrink wrap modifier. Then a deform. And I'm going to shrink wrap this object to the wing. But we're going to do it on a little offset, 0.01. A little bit more, 0.02. That might do it. And I can basically just start slapping these decals around everywhere. Now, the way I'm doing this is, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be really lazy and bad compared to, like, a a lot of other ways this could be done, but you know, whatever. Oh, I think I'm on the wrong one, wait. There. Close enough. Anyway, I do that. Gonna give it a little bit of that. Looks like I'm gonna have to take the offset a little bit higher, so there's not as much clipping. We got 2 of those for the damage, and I can make another plane as well. Make another one, and I'm going to assign this to the... Get another destroyed material. How about... Ripped Open Tech 2. How about Ripped Open Tech 1? I'm going to subdivide it twice. Maybe 3 times, actually. No, maybe we won't even do that one. We could do Charred Hole 1. There, and then I'll flip it upside down and around, and I'll place it here under the wing too, and make it really, really big. Actually, I'll make this Chart Hole 2, now that I think about it. There's another one on the underside, but this one I'll do another Ripped Open Tech bit, so we get a little bit of variation on this. Let's do Ripped Open Tech 3. Again, a little lazy, but I think it's okay. And that's how Bungie did it on a lot of stuff, so like... Other than the fact that I'm not really stretching these very much or making them unique, I think that's pretty much fine. And then this just gets the damage state of... These 2 will be... this will be medium wing R. And these will be medium wing L. Let's give it a go. Let's see if these end up working. We can export those. Does it look like at the end glasses, in the beginning non-glassiness? I don't know what you're talking about, but hi. Alright, so let's go ahead and edit our Space Banshee so that we can see our wings take destruction. Very easy to do. Very, very easy to do. I'm going to have to create 2 new areas. We have death damage, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to duplicate the canopy, and I'm going to call this Wing L. And essentially, we're just going to make it so that the Wing L at 75 HP... We'll also probably bring these down to like 0.25. A 75 HP Wing L goes to medium damage, and then, while I don't have a major damage state for it yet, I'm going to add that in there, and then duplicate this, make it Wing R, and then just make sure Wing R is the state that changes for Wing R. And then if you're like, well, how is it going to know that you're shooting the wing? It's because we have a material for it, which I can now assign to that region that I just made. Oh! Oh, right. I don't think I assigned the actual wing, did I? Medium wing L. We'll do wing L. Huh? What the? Wait, do I not have a wing? Yeah, I might just not have a wing damage state. Oopsies, wing L. Oh yeah, it only has a major damage. We need a little bit of a medium right there. A little bit of a medium right here. What the fuck, man? Oh, I didn't. I didn't last it. Medium. I didn't even call them medium. It did work though, so we're good now. There's just a lot of little things. This is why I hate damage states. Like, I get them now completely. I don't have issues with them. I can make them fully set up. But also, Jesus Christ, man, there's so many little, small steps you have to get right to get these things working. It's such a pain in the fucking booty hole. Where did it go? Bruh. What could possibly have broken on this thing? Oh no, it's just over here. Oh, it's about to... Oof. Okay. It's interesting. Also interesting. This definitely is supposed to have like more glowy stuff going on. I can see there's like a tiny bit of it, but it's like barely there. Time to upgrade it. Also, these are kind of lame. I feel like I could definitely do a lot better than just slapping these down in this way. But, you know, whatever. We'll get there. Could be worse, I guess. It could have done nothing. That technically would be worse. Anyway, this is... Ripped Open Tech 02. Yeah, that is it, but god damn, it really just... Dude, why is it so shiny? Why is Ripped Open Tech 2, like, weirdly shiny? I feel like it does not need to be that shiny. Let me see. What's going on here? Ripped Open Tech 02. Specular coefficient. How about like 0.2 instead of 0.5? Like 0.1 even. And then we'll make the glow a bit better. Also, why? Yeah, this one's super shiny too. What the fuck? What's going on? Why do I have them looking like a Charred Hole 1 and 2? Ripped Open Tech 2? They're way too shiny. It's like awkwardly shiny. That's a lot better. Alright, now as for the other bits and bobs, we're going to take a look at what Reach has going for him. So that's going to be... That was Ripped Open Tech 01 we did. Ripped Open Tech 02 here is probably going to have the exact same kind of setup. Yeah, almost exactly, actually. So that's going to be a orange to, what is it, like black? Yeah, literally just black. Orange to black with a little wander periodic coloring. Let's do it. Ripped Open Tech 1. And we're basically just going to watch this go and become like massively upgraded, I hope. We cover Ripped Open Tech 1. We already have this color channel stuff going on. Oh, orange to black, actually, pretty good. So I think it was a darker, more red-orange. And then this one is, yep, blue to red. Wait, this is the one I already did. Wouldn't that be Ripped Open Tech 2? Yeah. So we're going to do a periodic on Wander. And it's literally just dark orange to black. Then we have a jitter. This one is a really, really heavy jitter. 6-1, red to blue. How do you lower the max rotation speed of a turret? It is... Where is that directly controlled? That's a good question, actually. It's blue to purple. And bottoms out generally purple. I'm not going to deal with all that, but yeah. So to do that would be... I think it's in the vehicle tag, actually. If I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere in the vehicle tag. What is the self-illum intensity? Oh, it's 10 to 20. Yeah, okay, so I can really ramp this shit up. Nice. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. I see some interesting ways in which I can get the texture to have some cool details that I might give a try. Or I'm liking. Let me get in this thing real quick. Shoot it a little. Get its damage down a little, or its health a little lower. Fuck, that's not supposed to happen. I mean, those charred bits on the wings don't look half bad. They're not, like, insanely detailed and cool, but I think if with just a little bit more effort, they could be even better. Definitely looks fairly damaged. I think if I just do a version where, like, the wing pods are kind of busted, then it should be good. Making mini level in this dude's Mombasa Forge. Oh, hell yeah! That's dope, Scott. Let's fucking go. That's a feature. Alright, I'm gonna go AFK real quick. I'm gonna go check on when I need to leave. So either I'm gonna get back and end, or I'll get back and we'll keep working on this, and it'll be sick as fuck. So yeah, be right back. My gamers, we've had a good stream, but I have to leave now. It's time for me to go. I'm going roller skating with some friends tonight because New Year's and New Year time makes people want to do stuff. But we have made some substantial, significant progress. Ultimate Forge is almost ready for massive release, and I'm super happy. This is one of the vehicles I was terrified of doing because it would have taken forever. But look, we're making really good progress. That's not even all the damage states on it. I just can't risk blowing it up anymore. Abandoned. Listen, I'll be live again tomorrow. I had to do an early stream tonight because I had plans this evening, but I'll be live again tomorrow around the usual time. YouTube Shorts will be out. I'll be streaming. We'll be doing more Ultimate Forge finishing, which also means we're going to be doing some Albatross content. So let me spawn it for you real quick. But if you are an Albatross enjoyer, you will in fact be very happy with tomorrow's stream, because that's a mammoth, which I guess we could do stuff with. But the main thing is our Albatross. Tomorrow, a big focus of the stream is going to be making the Albatross way more detailed and awesome. Spawns an actual bird. So if you want to see that, as well as some other really fun stuff, and seeing this mod finally get completed, join me tomorrow. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate all the gifted memberships, super chats, tips, etc. Thank you guys so much. Raid Doodle, yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna raid them right now. So go give Skaboodly some love. I know it was a short stream, but I appreciate you guys nonetheless. There he is. All right. We're gonna raid Skaboodly. Have a wonderful rest of your night, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. It was fun. I appreciate it, It makes me happy. Albatross. All right, get this guy out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Go say hi to Skaboodly. Bye-bye.